to inspire, to unite, bringing you the truth, shining ever so bright. Join the discussion, be a part of the crew. Every single episode, something fresh and new. From the first bite to the last, we're serving up the best, putting every theory to the ultimate test. So leaning close, don't miss a single beat. The Lunch Hour Podcast can't be beat. Lunch Hour Podcast.
Yo. Oops, sorry, y'all. It's all the things. Oh my goodness. Hold on. I can't hear you.
Operator error.
I was like, what the heck?
Operator error. I apologize, everybody.
Oh yeah, I am not centered. There we go.
There we go, Pimpin.
Oh my gosh. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Lunch Hour Podcast. I'm LaToya, your hostess with the most. So glad for you to join us on today.
Hey,
And
your boy. My name is Paul. How art thou?
nope.
We are looking slightly different on today because TikTok is being a little difficult. I am on the back end trying to figure things out with them to get this
I
back
don't know what.
up to today. We will be streaming
Oh my god!
from
On
my
Paul's
personal
page.
TikTok for today until we can get this
I'm
resituated.
I'm so over it. I'm
Listen, I'm over it.
American TikTok is trash. I said it. Probably didn't help.
I'm like,
We have so many issues.
it's not going to
American
help
TikTok.
the situation.
We're not getting views. Like American TikTok is just we're struggling. Happy Tuesday. I just want to go on record before I know we've got a special guest coming.
Mhm.
Yeah, Tuesdays we talk extracted. There was no show yesterday, but
Nope.
we
No
still have a
show on.
special guest from the show today. But I just want to go on record,
That
and
is?
I need to get this off my chest.
What you getting off your chest, friend?
Daylight savings,
Terrible.
trash. It's just trash.
They need to get rid of it.
I
don't care which one you pick. Just pick one.
I don't even care at this. Like your
Just
girl,
pick one.
I'm struggling.
Just pick one.
I am on the struggle.
Listen, I went to go take the trash out this morning because trash day is Tuesday, right? I go take the trash. It's like, why is it still dark? I was like, oh,
bro,
I forgot.
I took Lauren to school. I took Lauren to dance, Monday, Monday morning. Typically, we take her. She goes before school for dance practice.
Correct.
And I opened the garage on yesterday, and I was like, "Oh,
it's dark out here.
It's dark out. We wintertime in up in here.
I'm stressed out.
We're not farmers anymore. Like it made sense.
Like 15, 20 years ago.
It made sense.
It's irrelevant at this point.
I don't want to do it anymore. Like right. I just need us to
figure it out.
Can we just
like pick one?
Anything at this point. I'm so tired.
I don't care if it stays lighter in the night or it gets darker faster. I don't care.
I don't care anymore.
Pick one and stick with it.
Mikey's sleep is off. I'm off.
The fact that you guys are struggling to figure out which one y'all want to go with. This is the crazy thing, right? This is the diabolical stuff.
Oh, Bree sent us some rolls. Thanks, Bria.
Thank you, Bree. So
love, cousin.
This is my situation. So in the government, right?
Yeah.
They have a bill that they've been trying to pass for like the better part of a decade to keep this one, the one that happens in April, to keep it, right? But it won't pass, right?
Why?
Then there is absolutely no traction, no bill, no nothing for the one that happens in October because nobody even wants that one. So why are y'all struggling to pass the one now? Like, just fix it.
Let's just keep the summer one.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's just keep the summer one.
If it's darker in the morning when I take Olivia to school, so be it. Me,
Well, and
frankly, 'cause I don't like driving that early at night.
if kids are still trick or treating and it's daylight time, I don't care. Or
I
it gets
don't
dark
care.
early, I don't care. Half these jokers don't even walk street to street anymore. They parents be taking them in the cars, and then they get out and hit like 4 or 5 cars because I don't know.
When I tell you I'm exhausted, like waking up and not knowing like yesterday, I woke up, right? I did everything
Mm-hmm.
and I dropped Olivia off and we had got on the phone, right?
Mm-hmm.
We
Mm-hmm.
got off because you said, "Hey, I'll see you in about like an hour or something," because
Mm-hmm.
it's 10 something. But I
Mm-hmm.
go to the kitchen because I'm thinking, "Oh, it's like almost 10:30, so let me figure out what I'm gonna eat for
Mm-hmm.
lunch because my fasting time is about to
Mm-hmm.
approach where I can eat."
Mm-hmm.
I go look at the microwave and that thing says 9:30. I didn't change the time, so I'm like, I gotta wait 2 hours to eat.
Listen, let me tell you something. Oh, what's up, Jess? Let me.
I'm over this daylight saving stuff.
The problem, the problem, the harder problem for me is I'm already naturally nocturnal. Okay. And so what ends up happening is now I'm up till midnight, 1 o'clock, and I gotta get up early because I'm used to being up till 11.
And now your clock is all the way jacked up.
My clock is all off, bro.
How you get jet lag without getting on the plane?
It's all off. Like I was still up. It was midnight, 12. Like because I would stay up till Mike got off work.
Right.
And he was getting off work at like 11:30. Now, my guy, he can fall asleep at the drop of a hat. He works 2 jobs.
Lucky
I
him.
know he's exhausted. I know he's exhausted. So he can usually come in and just
Go lay
crash.
it out, bro.
But my clock is already like it's a ticket.
You're on a rotation.
Yeah. And so like I guess I'm gonna watch this this next episode of Paradise. Woo!
Listen. I haven't finished it yet. I'm halfway through yesterday's episode.
Paul.
But I am thoroughly stressed out by Paradise.
Text me when you finish it.
Man.
Because if you are halfway through, you are going to be unraveled by the end of the episode. Completely unraveled.
When I'll just say this at the beginning, when he said my best friend betrayed me, I'm like,
oh,
soggy piece of
this is my unraveling.
What-
You
what-
are going to be undone. And
all right. So I'm gonna be pissed off.
In the process of you being undone,
Am I gonna be upset?
Yeah.
Thoroughly?
Yeah.
Thoroughly.
Yeah, we're frozen on TikTok, by the way. It's just
it is what it is.
Told you, American TikTok is trash. I'm about 2 seconds. I'm like, at this point, I'm mentally just ready to give up at least streaming on TikTok. TikTok can find us on the YouTubes. Because we're getting blocked out every X amount of time.
Like every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks, we're getting kicked out for something. And I know for you from a like editing standpoint, it makes your
irritating.
Life easy.
It's
well, I feel
well,
like
it does make it easier.
I feel like can't you still record vertical even if we not streaming vertical?
I'm like, even if it's landscape, I like the editing is not that do or die. It's just it's a lot more simplistic when it's portrait.
This is just I'm just over it. I'm so undone.
I'm like, it's still live, but it's
not
moving.
They don't like us. I told you. I think TikTok don't like me. Hold on,
let me mute myself.
Wait, what is happening?
I'm muting myself just to see if there's sound.
I mean, it's just this is just dumb. Wait, you still muted, boy?
I'm gonna let it ride because it's still recording in portrait, so I'm cool with it.
I'm so over it. Just done. It's exhausting.
But moving on.
So today, y'all, we're gonna be doing a recap of Extracted, and then we're gonna have our special guest joining us.
I'm so excited about this one.
I've been excited about all of our Extracted guests, I have. Like it's like every single person has just been
But
so
this
much fun.
one,
But I've been a fan. Like low key, I just need to get a shirt that has Team Everybody's name on it. Sans Luke's brothers, because they're and at this point, Katie's sisters have also rubbed me the wrong way.
they've been exiled.
Yeah, like between them two, I don't know if I'm gonna get team shirts with their names on it. But everybody, I'm fan of Roman, fan of RJ, love Doug, love Polly, love Amy, love Summer. You know what I'm saying? Olsen, he didn't make it far enough for me to actually know him. You know what
I
I'm
forgot
saying?
he was on the show.
Huh?
I forgot he was on the show.
Oh, Eric. I forgot about Eric.
I barely remember Jessica.
Oh, I forgot about Jessica. She was so early.
And she was very dramatic.
She had I bet you people feeling some type of way because she had a tarp.
She had all the goods.
She had a tarp,
She
and then
had a setup
rain that
for
they
a
just
hotel in the woods.
all that rain they just got, bruh.
That would have been clutch.
Oh, wait. She would have been.
No. She had to be a big old crybaby.
Don't do her like that.
I'm sorry, Jessica. Listen, you probably lasted longer than I could have, so let me stop.
I mean, I don't like not eating. That's gonna be that would be my downfall at this point. It's just I like eating, and I feel like I may could get through the cold. I possibly could get through like the rain and the physical stuff.
Right.
But that's not eating.
That'll do it.
Well, also I'm low key like hypoglycemic, so
I'm gonna need you to keep your iron up.
yeah, I wouldn't be able like that's not iron, it's sugar.
Either way, I would have been screwed.
You're talking about anemic.
Listen, either way, me and you can't be out there for long periods of time without our body just going.
No. Yo, did I tell you guys on the show how I was doing intermittent fasting and like almost unplugged myself from the Matrix?
I'm gonna need you not to do that out loud.
Did I tell you about that?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so let me tell you. Hold on. So hold on. So give me a second. Here's what happened. I was doing intermittent fasting, and the funny thing is, like, the hypoglycemia, I don't always know. Like, it's not consistent. Right. There are times I'm good, and then there are other times where it will just like bottom out. I get shaky, heart rate beats, like it's crazy.
I know those days.
And so this particular time, I'm intermittent fasting, right? So I'm doing 12 hours, and then I think I even did like a 24, like a dinner to dinner. Okay. And so like it was working
the most. It
was working. It was good. Everything was fine. So I was like, all right, I'm going to push to a 36.
3 days?
Is that 36?
No, that's a day and a half?
A day and a half, yeah.
Day and a half of no eating?
Yeah. I mean, I've got, I've got liquids. And I woke up in the middle of the night and I am dry heaving, literally almost about to pass out. And like, I'm on the floor. It sounds so dramatic, but
why are you this
I'm
way?
I'm on the bathroom floor, and I can just feel myself like getting ready to pass out. And I'm calling Mike. Mike wakes up, and I was like, I need you to bring me something. Like, bring me something to drink. I need you to bring me something to drink. So he brings me a Sunny D, and I kick back a Sunny D.
Like a small bottle?
It was a small one. Clearly wasn't enough. So I kicked back a Sunny D, and it's still like, and I'm still feeling horrible. And I remembered I had a ram in the bush.
What did you have?
I had some Starburst Fave Red Minis.
You was chunking them things back.
I said, bring me those Starburst. Like, cause I was like, I just knew I needed something quick, and like the orange juice wasn't enough. And
that's interesting because usually orange juice would shoot that thing up in a few minutes.
It wasn't working fast enough. And I was like, bring me some Starburst.
That is
minis.
Interesting.
And he got me some Starburst minis. And then like he's like, yeah, we not. We're not doing that again. But it's funny because it's hereditary. I think because my dad, like, I'll start sweating.
That's
Like
crazy.
I'll start sweating, I'll get shaky, but it doesn't happen all the time. It's very unpredictable, which
Must be
is
nice.
it doesn't happen every time. We already know
Must
about
mu-
you.
must must be nice to be you.
We already know about you.
I don't know about you.
Really?
You don't got to be
Really?
snooty about it.
Okay. Here's the deal. So let's just do a recapity cap. Uh we've been watching Extracted season 2. It's been good.
Yes.
It's been great. We've had some pivotal moments, okay? Um we started off with a bang, literally.
That's.
Right? So
I'm like,
Olsen
that's valid. That's a valid.
Olsen comes in, quits basically episode 1.
Barely made it the next day. He was like,
He was
"Get me
tapped
out of here."
out, right? He had a bear encounter. I here's the thing. I feel like he might have made it more days, but I feel like if you didn't want to be there to begin with, and then you hit a bear day one, I feel like it's a tipping point. I mean, I'm just tossing that out there, right? Like, I don't want to be here, but I'm here. Do you know what I'm
The
saying?
way that he was sitting on that tree, just slumped up on that tree, just like he was all the way just undone.
I I he had tapped out. He was mentally tapped out.
He was done.
He didn't want to be there.
And the fact that they took too long, I'm pretty sure it's like, hey, I know you saw me.
Yo, when I let me tell you how I knew. Let me tell you how I knew when Olsen was done. When that box came, and he still stayed slumped against that tree.
He said, I
Baby.
don't care what they got me. I want to get out of here.
He said, "I'm not going to get that box.
I don't care what's in there.
Care what's in that box. Extract me."
Right now.
But like in all fairness, like especially now that we've interviewed people and we know and understand, right, some of the backstory, if you will, right, that there was some swap and ruin between the producers, and we know that Olsen wasn't supposed to originally be out there.
Right. They was changing the narratives to make
Yeah, they were doing some swaps, which is fine. I'm pretty sure it's somewhere in their contract.
I can do whatever I want.
Yeah. So you have that scenario, okay? And so he probably didn't want to be out there. He thought he probably was going to be inside, and then you come out and then you find out that you're outside, and then they drop you off.
Pops
And then
was the one that wanted to be out
yeah,
there.
and then in the process of you dropping you off, and you come in and it's day one, and you see a little bear.
It's how long he stood there.
Hey. RJ said, "Don't do Olsen like that." The production did his family. Listen, I said it was fair. I said, in all fairness, he didn't want to be out there.
Listen, they did him dirty, but it's how long he stayed. Okay, so
hey, listen, that joker stayed.
This is this little blowhorn. Hey, hey, sir, you ever gonna press it?
Listen, RJ, I'm not arguing. Like, but he was tapped out. He was.
Listen,
he didn't. I think he was tapped out when he got there. I definitely think he was tapped out.
I think what put me done was how much trash his daddy was talking about his son on this show.
Yep.
Like, you was dogging your son on national television. And then when Olsen said under his breath, "Man, I didn't even want to be here. My dad was supposed to be out here either way."
Yo, he put their whole tea out in the streets. He put their whole tea in the streets.
Listen, if I was in headquarters and I hear Olsen over the big screen say that, and I'm in the front, I'd have been like,
Olsen, I felt so bad for
listen, he said, if I would be out here, everybody gonna find out why.
Listen, he said, I'm supposed to be in school right now.
I'm not even supposed to be out here. This is supposed to be my dad. He said what he said. Olsen was fed up.
He was done. He was done. So that was a little recappity cap.
And then let me ask you a question.
What?
Let's say for story purposes, right?
Yeah,
You and
yeah.
Mike are there at headquarters,
Mhm.
right? And it's Lauren that's out here, right?
Stop.
And no, I'm just saying for story purposes, right?
I was like,
Fine.
yeah,
Let's
'cause
say
we
let's say
know.
let's say I'm your kid. Let's say I'm your kid, right?
Okay,
I'm
yeah, I was
younger.
like, I
I'm
can't
Olsen.
even like whatever you say is
I'm
not gonna.
Olsen, right? I'm
Okay.
Olsen. You and Mike are my parents,
Mhm.
and I'm out here in these woods talking all
Mhm.
this crap, and you hear Mike talking about your son, your baby boy like that on national TV. How many side eyes is he gonna make it
Oh well,
before he get a whooping?
I'm gonna mute that mic and have a side. We're gonna have a little conversation.
Hey, my guy. You got one more time to talk about my boy.
Okay, so RJ said, I say it's 50-50. The feelings were there, but I don't think that's what Kevin meant. To be chopping and screwing things from different days. I agree.
I don't doubt it for a second. The way we've been getting some of y'all little
Listen,
intel,
okay, first of
I don't put nothing past production.
listen, we are putty in the producer's hands in all of this. We are being molded into
We
the
are getting fed the pettiness of the petty.
look, RJ, we are being molded. We already know. We are being fed. I know how they chop up stuff. So I know it. But we find out new things. Like I said, I just think Olsen didn't necessarily want to be out there.
Listen, perception is everything. And the way that he was slapped up on that tree,
He was tapped out.
let me know from the day that he got accepted into this show,
I
he
know.
didn't want to be out
I
there.
low key. I think.
Or he just didn't know what the hell was going to expect.
I
And
think
when
it
he
was
got
a little
out
bit
there,
of a
he was
combo.
overwhelming.
Probably. I feel like it was a little overwhelming. I feel like just kind of outside looking in, maybe some of the dynamics are like, I'm not gonna say like mama's boy, but you can definitely, he's well kept, is what I'll say.
That is
I feel
pure
like
definition of what a mama boy is.
I feel like he's probably well kept, is what I'll say.
I'm gonna say this, and I mean this with the most respect.
Paul, don't start no crap.
I'm just saying, coming from a former mama's boy, right? This is coming from a former mama's boy because I have retired from said position.
Have you?
Oh yeah. Yeah. RJ, I mean this with the most respect. RJ, Roman, and Olsen.
Them is listen.
Mama's boys to the T.
Oh, that's how my baby is. I am like that. Listen, let me tell you something. There are times Mike will say something to Mikey. I'll be like, why you gotta say it like that?
Hey, how you talk to my boy like that? Not too
Why
hard.
you say it like
Not too
that?
hard. But y'all be saying, hey, not too much.
I'll be like, why? He said that perception was crazy. The wildlife was definitely overwhelming. I personally saw so much on day one. I had to ground myself quickly. Yeah, I mean, make no mistake, RJ.
It's a culture shock, basically.
I could not do what y'all do. I have said that multiple times. I have mad respect. I probably would have tapped out. I don't even know if I would have made it in.
Listen, after she found out what Dougie said, she had like a little option of possibly doing this. And then when Dougie said, y'all only got one pair of underwear and one pair of socks,
nope.
I said, I'm out.
Nope. That would be the deal breaker. I'm done.
Mid-show, they talking about, oh, is this all I'm going out with? Hey, find somebody else.
I would have been, they said there was 12. There would have been 10.
Because it's not happening.
It's not happening for me. No, but listen, I can only imagine, right? Like, you go from so much noise, the world, and then you just go into the wilderness. Yeah. Like I said,
you get into an instant bubble.
Yeah, we have the utmost respect for all of them because I personally couldn't do it. But part of our job is commentary. So,
and we're going off of what we see. And what we see is Olsen didn't cut out.
I wanted it. I for sure thought, real talk, and then we'll move on.
I didn't know somebody's going to leave day one.
Here's what I'll say. I for sure thought, I was like, okay, he's going to get this box and he's going to turn it around. Like, honestly, that was literally what, like,
that boy did not move.
When he didn't move, that's when I was like, oh,
he's mentally gone.
Yeah, he's already checked. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, but I digress. I'll go back to the same thing. If you're already overwhelmed, you probably don't necessarily want to be out here because you did the little swap of room.
And it's overstimulated.
Yeah, technically over understimulated, right?
Yeah.
All of that stuff,
Like, you're all over the place mentally.
Go from that. So, and then I see a bear.
Your mind checks out.
I just think it was a trifecta situation.
And it ain't even been 24 hours out here.
That part. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it was that would have been the bear pop.
What
The bear
did they
was
say? This is the needle that broke the camel's back.
It is. It's the straw. That was
Yeah, this is it. This is my tipping point.
Now, we got our girl Jessica Rae was the next one to go.
So disappointed with all the activities she could have had.
They did I think what messed me up about Jessica was their family was, well, technically Luke's brothers. They were game playing too, but
it's just all that emotion she kept
it was
showing.
she said it. She knew she was some.
She said there's gonna be a lot of crying when you see me on camera.
Listen, baby, cry. You can cry through it. That baby cried all both episodes.
Happy, sad, angry. There was tears. There was always tears.
That baby cried the whole 2 episodes. She was on.
Oh, she got the tarp. Oh my god.
Yo,
listen.
To me though, the fact that her family played Polly's family, she played Polly's family,
and
it got a tarp, and then didn't.
You didn't even last the whole day out there after they backstabbed Polly's.
And I ain't gonna front though, man. A tarp is good.
That's game changer.
Yo,
you know how much that changes your shelter,
bro. A tarp is. I mean, we watched it on Survivor.
Because all you need is the base. You put that tarp on there. You can put a little bit of grass to blend it in. Listen, you're gonna be in that thing real nice.
Look, it depending on how big that tarp was too. You got wind
fire up in that thing too.
Well, you got some wind fire situation. You know what I'm saying? You got a wind blocker.
Because if it's long enough and it's wide enough, right? You could have used half of it for your tarp, and the other half, it could have been a little patio situation you got going on. You know what I'm saying? You could have been sitting there, leaned up on the fire.
Listen, that tarp, you could do a lot. Honestly, I would use it heavily mainly on the shelter, because you can reinforce up top.
Keep your wood dry.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Because you can listen, because again, your shelter's gonna be reinforced from all that rain, so you could start stacking woods in the corner of your little shelter.
Yeah, I didn't even think, because it's not gonna get wet because you got a tarp, bruh.
Hello, somebody.
That was nice. I wonder if anybody else is gonna get a tarp.
I
feel like if somebody gets a tarp, it's
again shelter wise that changes the game for anybody.
Oh, 100%.
Let Polly or Luke get a tarp. It is over.
Honestly, I feel like with everybody who's left in the game, I think if any of them got a tarp, you're watching, they're going the distance.
A tarp changes the way you live. You live a little comfortable.
RJ said, man, wilderness RJ killed 4 times right now. I'm so mad Luke's family took that option away from me. Yo, I mean, Jessica said, put Paul on the show. Listen, I'll go on the show for one thing. I just want to take a bite of that steak.
Listen,
I'll go on the show solely for the steak.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if I ever decide to want to do something like this, right? In this aspect, I'm only inviting 3 people as options for headquarters.
Me,
Liz, you, and Michael. This is the problem though, right?
Michael can't.
This is the thing. If Michael is part of this equation, I can see them saying, no, Paul, you're going to go to headquarters, put Mike outside.
I feel like Mike would do great outside, though.
Listen, but I feel Michael would have too much fun playing with whoever's other person. I'm going to go push the button. Nah, I'm not going to push the button. I'm going to push the button. Nah, I'm not going to push the button. But between you and Liz, y'all going to be like, sit down.
Listen, I feel like between first of all, I think the problem me and Mike, you were talking about his best friend Mike. So I have a husband Mike and he has a best friend Mike.
There's a lot of
So
mics up in here.
we'll call him, and then I have Mikey, right? So it's a lot. So we'll call him Mike B. So Mike
Okay.
B, Paul's best friend. Here's the thing: him and I are two peas in a pod. You don't want us
They-
at HQ together
Because
because
they're gonna make everybody want to get extracted because they don't want to be around them anymore.
we are going to have a time, okay? Like
loud.
probably too much of a time that we will have forgot that Paul was out there because
And I'm like, hey, can you get me out of here, please?
he is
Everybody
my,
be like, hey, Toya, Mike,
yo, Mike
Paul
B is,
hollering at y'all.
so because we play softball. That's how I got to know, I got to know him and his wife. And we play softball, and typically we're out in the outfield together.
Y'all not doing nothing but talking crap. Nothing. Because nothing happens out there. Nothing happens in the outfield.
Typically I play either left or left center. And then, or if I'm left center, usually he's right center, right?
Again, nothing is happening.
But like, or sometimes, so every now and then I'll get put in right. But like, for the most part, I play left center, and he plays or I'm playing right. But most of the time, the guys are always in the center. And so it be some sketchy plays, it be stuff going down. We be out there.
Y'all not doing nothing productive.
We probably thank God we're not mites because we play for our church.
Again, nothing productive. Ain't nothing going on out there.
That's why you didn't want us at HQ. When I tell you we are so goofy out there,
y'all would be loud and just distracted as hell.
oh, people would be annoyed by us. Like,
hey, can we get them to?
It probably doesn't help because, like, I ain't go front because when Mike went for a catch this last season, and
You out here busting them up? No.
Did he tell you he hit the fence?
Like walked into it?
He ran.
I'm gonna have to bring this up on tomorrow when we have our good old Bible study.
The field we play at. It doesn't have a big warning track back there because it's
grass. So it's grass and fence.
I mean, it's a rec softball field. So the warning track is not a real warning. Like I don't even know if we have, like, now that I think about it, I don't even know if there's one technically out there. I try not to go that far out personally. I'm not catching the ball. I'm not running back that far. I'm just putting it out there. And usually they don't get past me. I'm just saying. But nonetheless, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like, if that ball back there, it's a long way, especially if you center, right? So he was kicking and he's going for one, and they hit it way back yonder. It's a rec league, so they don't hit past that far like often. He was running. He hit that fence with a force. His glasses.
You let my boy do that.
His glasses flew. What I was supposed to do? I was back up, but he ran to the fence. Technically, I do back up. At that point, I'm cut off.
Well,
If he's still running, he all the way back there. At that point, I'm cut off. I'm not back up. He's at the fence.
Father God, you just out here.
Either I'm cut off, or I'm backing up the cut off person. Like, oh, softball rec, you got to come out. I promise you. No, not to play, just to spectate.
I was like, to do what?
To spectate. Oh, you should come out. Or you should come out and be a coach, like a first base or third base coach.
I'm telling everybody to go.
No, you won't. Listen, let me tell you something. No, you won't. Because here's the deal. We bat boy, girl, boy, girl.
You clear.
No, I'm not. I'd be so mad because I'd be like, Lola, don't always. She put me behind Colton, or she puts me behind his name. I call him Kevin, but his name is actually Keith. But I'm always either behind Colton, or I'm behind, or Keith or Colton are usually behind me. They're two of our fastest guys. Why? Why you got to put me?
Because you fast.
I'm not at all.
You girl, you.
Listen, let me tell you
You
something.
you a rock star.
I'm running a double at most. Even if I could run a triple,
Listen,
even if I got a triple, I'm running a double.
I can hit it in the outfield. You better hope I can make it to first base without passing out.
If I hit a triple, I'm still running a double. Like, make no mistake. I had to run from like first to third because like I said, like I'm behind like two really good players. And so they're good for smacking. I'd be like, bruh, I'm not, man. I thought I was gonna puke one game. Like I was on third and it was a late game. And so typically on late games, I eat dinner early
Yeah.
at 9 because the game it like maybe like a 9:15 game.
No.
Be
I don't want
struggling.
Listen. Olivia, one day she was doing something and she told me to chase her. And I was like, chase you where?
Mm-mm.
She goes, Daddy, come run after me. Run where?
Yeah, no, we're not doing that.
Girl, you was 10 years old because she was 10 at the time. I'm not running after you.
First of all, just you ain't got to put my business out there like that. You ain't got to put my business out there like that. Yes, I have short legs. It is what it is. But it's one reason why I can squat and deadlift lots of weight.
I'm like,
I don't have heart recovery.
I can squat. It's the coming up from squat problem.
You get stuck. You'll get stuck.
The knees get locked up.
Listen. So speaking of, I digress. So Jessica Ray taps out. Next.
I think it's like a couple days.
Maybe a couple episodes. Eric taps out, right?
Poor RJ. Y'all in that little boat. That boat right
Round and
there.
around we go. Round and around we them babies had 8. They
just going in Tweedledee, just
I was like, bless their hearts.
And all you hear is Eric's mama. They just going in circles.
Wait, was that
That was Sandra.
Oh, I don't know why I thought it was Michaela.
No, that was Sandra. They just look at them. They just going in circles.
They just going in circles. Listen, that
wore me out.
That wore me out. That thing there, they was them babies. But what we do know is that challenge took Eric out. Eric, I think one of the hardest things is when you're out there and you do the mud and then you do the water.
You can't listen. It might not exist for you, but we can replay it as many times as we need to because it's there. It's there.
I feel like what becomes hard for people, I think what would be hard is because you are in the water and that water is cold and you're out there. Yeah. And I think that plays a mental, like it takes a mental toll. Like I think it takes, you got to be, and I mean, Summer did it twice.
Listen, you should have seen me yelling at this TV at RJ and Eric.
Wait, now listen here. Hold up. We got to put this up for the people to see. Now listen, RJ. He said, I don't know what we talk. I here's the thing. It probably don't exist for you. Cause that's the only way that I could personally be convinced that is why that occurred.
You might have been mentally checked out. However, it does not take away from what the hell was you doing?
Eric was.
I was like, I'm sitting here on the couch.
I was like, this is not gonna work.
I'm sitting on the couch and I'm just like, is these jokers got their back to each other? What are they doing? Can one of you turn around? Like, you have the right idea, but you need to be facing the same way. Like, why are y'all facing away from each other? Paddling in the same direction.
That had to be one of my highest stressful moments watching the show.
Like, what are you doing?
Between them two between Amy and Roman.
Listen, I still gotta ask Roman. I'm like, so, bruh.
But hey,
How did you get here?
but I ain't gonna front though.
It floated.
I ain't gonna front. He got behind that mug.
That boy started pedaling his feet.
Little Michael Phelps feet up in that mug. He did what he's supposed to do.
But that thing was held up by shoestring and bubble gum.
She said, well, Lizzie said they sent too many materials.
Not enough instructions. God.
They gave him everything.
But the instructions.
He said, I'm glad we can raise your blood pressure. That thing was stressful.
All right, listen. And it's the thing, because y'all from Texas, so there's an extra level of investments between you and Amy. You know what I'm saying?
Like between you and Amy,
listen, it's like watching y'all out here do these. It's like, come on, man.
Hey, man.
Let's look bad out here.
Listen, y'all got a rep for the Lone Star. Do you know what I'm saying?
Just look bad out here.
Listen.
Get it together.
You should know that. We should know that. We all know that you should know which way the canoes face.
What cat will you say? You know we can see you, right?
That was definitely a high stress moment. I'm gonna tell you the other high stress moment. When RJ, and Doug, and Luke
in the woods
got stuck in the woods.
The way your mama said, you just
Cozy said that was some of the best sleep he got. Let me tell you something. The level of stress, like
that was the most stressful sleep that I didn't get.
Okay, let me tell you how I know it would be stressful. You've been on the phone with me. Probably Jessica has too. When I have to let the dogs out at night and all of our like ambiance lights need to be replaced in the backyard, and I can't see
nothing.
And I'm like, hey, come.
Hey, little girl, come back.
Looking for Lauren's little chihuahua. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm over here.
How is it that the most stressful part of your encounter up to date on the show is the best sleep you've had?
It's crazy.
On the houseway.
Listen,
because again, you're not at camp. You have no security,
no blanket,
no nothing, and you have no idea what is around you. And you talking about, man, I slept like on cloud nine. Hell,
I would be so paranoid. Like, I feel like I would hear, like, I just feel like every sound, which, like, is that a bear?
A breaking of a twig.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It'd probably be me under the twig, breaking the twig, and I'm. I can't see at night either.
The stars in the sky would not have made me peaceful. Because I'd have been like, oh, Father God, please don't let no bug come up my nose, crawl in my ear.
Wait, RJ said, I'm not even going to lie. I was big chilling in Cowboy and anything but water, apparently. Yeah. Yeah,
Listen, water is not your strong suit.
Yeah, it's okay.
But clearly, the environment works well with you.
I mean, I think they're from the North Texas area. They're not near the borders.
They're not good to the water. So.
Yeah, maybe part of Texas that ain't near the waters. We'll accept.
Hold on. Hold, please.
Okay.
I need a minute. I gotta talk to our guest. She's having
technical difficulty. Yeah, okay, so yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Wait a second.
All right. Listen. Our special guest. I cannot wait till she joins. It's gonna be so much fun. But yeah, so this show has had its moments. I will say the highlight, at least I know it was a highlight for them. It was a highlight for me just because I'm greedy and I like food, but like seeing that steak, woo, that thing looked delicious. The Texan in me was like, that's a USDA premium grade A steak right there. It looked delicious is what I'll say. Like, I feel like y'all hit the jackpot with the butter and everything too. Woof! I cannot wait. Now I'm gonna tell you, when you guys see our guest today, be prepared. You're going to be excited.
All right, I think we've fixed the issue.
We should be good here in a second. She's going to be joining us here in a moment. I hope
Yeah.
so.
Uh, yeah.
But you,
I'm getting message from both of them at the same from two different counts.
oh, okay, gotcha.
So I'm trying
Oh,
to.
RJ said that steak was cooked so perfectly. I don't know where and when, but damn, do I want to know? Yo, it looked.
That thing looked good, crusty, and delicious. And crusty, I mean like in the best way. That crust, it just looked like it got seared to perfection.
Listen, they basted that thing.
Yeah, they let that thing sit at the right amount of time before they put it on that stone, and that
Like
stone was just keeping it warm
I
and
don't I
just
don't know
juicy.
who I don't know who did that, but whoever did that was wrong.
Listen, whoever cooked that steak definitely been cooking
I
for a
don't.
long time.
This is probably my this. I ain't gonna front. As much as I actually love steak, as much as I love steak, this would have been my villain origin story.
Oh, listen. Listen.
This would have been
Y'all would have hated me for the rest of the show.
this would have been my villain origin story for
Because
Extracted.
in my mind, I'm thinking, okay,
The
I see pieces
Texan
of
in
being
me.
cut. I see pieces been cut. That means people were ahead of me. So that means somebody ate. I guess nobody eating after me.
This
Buddy.
this would have
Especially if
been.
I ate. That's what, 10 days since they last ate?
It was a while. It was a while.
Like at least a good source of
Protein. This would have been that steak challenge would have
Put
been
me
my
out.
village and origin story. Make no mistake.
Oh, I would have been the most hated person on that game. There's
If I'm gonna be going home,
no
at least
doubt
I'm
about
going home well fed.
You ain't gonna say I didn't do what I needed to do.
Yo, I don't know. I just don't know if the
And
Texan
I still
in me-
think between Summer and Rome, I still would have picked either the burger or the stew over that bear pelt.
I can. So here's the deal. I could see Summer picking the burger or the stew because at the time, technically, she still had a blanket. But like
Well,
hindsight 2020, that actually was the right decision. But I will say, it made sense for me for Roman. He didn't have anything at that point because it was taken. But I will tell you. Let me tell you something. Summer, because I know we're still waiting on our guest. Let me tell you, Summer. When Summer left, I was hurt. Because I feel like at this point,
we got one.
our guest is here. At this point, we're vested, and it's
Summer
tough.
hurt. Summer hurt just because of the relationship that we grew with her, and the connection that we have with her. So again, Olivia was
Devastated.
just devastated.
Yeah, no, that one. I mean, because I feel like at this point we've gotten some stuff. Tell our guest, we see you in here, but we can't see you.
You didn't know that, did you? Surprise! Surprise!
Oh, we got two. This about to be fun.
I didn't want to tell you everything.
Oh my gosh, you done surprised me.
I got you an okie doke just like you okie doke me last time.
Listen. Okay, fair enough.
I did good.
Fair enough. But I will tell you, just know I'm gonna get you back because tomorrow's Wild Style Wednesday.
But that's not fair.
Tomorrow's Wild Style Wednesday.
But this was a good surprise.
I mean, it was a good surprise, but I don't give you good surprises ever.
You don't.
Ever. No, listen.
Can you give me a break?
Oh, snap. Okay, now we got both guests. So, we're not even gonna wait because
we're here.
I've been itching. Now listen, I will tell you now. This team, we lost one. But listen, let me tell you.
It's okay. We're working on it.
We've been on this. We've been a fan of this team
since day one.
Day one. We've been go back and watch episode 1. We was like, yo.
Day one. She had us impressed from this is viable.
Listen, she said that's why you do your math, kids. That's why you know your math. Listen, let me tell you. This is a team I am absolutely rooting for and cheering for. I ain't gonna front. I don't want no smoke from HQ from this team. Let me tell you something.
Listen, the way they've been handling business these last 2 weeks, I want to be on your good side.
Listen, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. It's giving auntie vibes. You know what I'm saying? You know that
Mama's bear was ready to come out and pounce.
Listen, let me tell you something. You know how you had that auntie? You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
the auntie
that's
that's
her.
cool.
I got one. This is
What?
Reba. She's like
Yes.
She's
Like-
that Auntie Reba that you don't mess with.
Like, we love you. We will protect you at all costs.
Listen, I will take a bullet for you.
But let me tell you, I ain't gonna cross you.
No.
If you ask me to clear the table, I'm gonna clear the table.
You tell me to jump, I say ha ha.
That's the energy. That's the auntie energy that was coming off of that spirit in that HQ.
I'm not fighting nothing.
Be like, do you want a blanket? Are you cold? Would you like a cup of
How
coffee?
can I help you?
I'm here to serve. That's the energy. You know what I'm saying?
And once you see, you'll understand why when we bring the guest up, you'll understand why the energy is unmatched.
It's unmatched. I told you. I said I don't want no smoke. I was like 15 other people. I'd be like, yo, sorry. Somebody else.
She did this, but what did you do to her?
Nothing. Listen,
Because I can't find it in my heart that she did something to you without cause and effect.
listen. I will tell you. There were moments I was ready to fight.
With her, not at her.
Yeah, not her. With. Like, yeah,
With
I just
her.
want. Yeah, that's let me clarify.
I'm joining the fight.
Yeah, I'm behind you. Yeah. Not. Yeah. For. Maybe I should say for. Not
against.
Not with. Yeah. Never. All right, listen. We got.
Nonetheless.
Wait, hold on. I see one. I think I see a computer of another.
We gonna get it situated.
Yeah. We see. Listen. Because I see the key. Is that a keyboard?
It looked like the back of a chair.
Oh yeah, it does look like a back of a chair. Once again, see, that's how you know I couldn't be in the wilderness.
There we go. We got it situated.
Okay, there we go.
I don't know. We're gonna do one at a time. How about that?
Okay. Oh,
I see it. I'm gonna work it.
Yeah. You were here twice. Yeah. Okay, there we go.
I'm gonna work it. All right.
Listen.
Without further ado,
we bringing HQ up first.
right? We're gonna bring up HQ.
Listen.
Because accordingly, I don't want no smoke.
Yeah, we don't want no smoke, so we go bring. You know what I'm saying?
Guest up.
Listen.
No need, no too much introduction, because she is who she is, and she stand on business. When it comes to family. Okay?
Business. Do you hear me?
Family is family. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I'm basically her niece
Just
now.
let me be your nephew.
Yeah, because there's no other options after this, you know?
We're bringing up one of the headquarters members for Team Polly.
Yeah.
None other than Miss Molly.
Yo.
Hey. Listen. I just want to say, please don't hurt me.
Yeah. Well, if you don't mess with me or my family, we're not going to have a problem.
Listen, since day one, we've been Team Polly. Day one. Because
Polly. Yeah.
Polly is she's a force.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. We're a good team.
Y'all are
because she's a
And then
force
y'all are
out there, and I'm a force in HQ.
It's like, does that twin thing actually work from a distance?
You know what? It really does. There is a huge, strong twin connection between us. And you see my reactions out there. I just get so angry when people. And I know it's a game. Yeah. Everybody's like, "Oh, it's a game. It's a game." Yeah, I know, but she's still hungry. She's still freezing. We're still targeting her. So I don't care that it's a game. It's still emotional. It's a very emotional game, and
it's still your sister.
And she's my twin sister, and so my emotions are on display for the world.
It's a little heightened.
Little heightened.
Just a smidge.
Just a smidge. I love Doug. I love Team Katie, all that kind of stuff. But, you come at my sister and, my loyalties are going to be with Polly.
Listen, I was ready.
We saw it. We saw it.
I'm really nice. I'm really nice person.
We're going to get to the nice part in a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, you did. You did, because you helped Team Katie out. You did.
Despite.
Yeah, you did. You did. And I was like, she's a good person.
At my heart, I am, but I'm
Yeah.
gonna mommy bear it. My kids will tell you that too. I'm just,
Listen.
gonna mommy bear it a little bit.
We saw it. So
I
with
was-
that being said,
Yeah, we got to bring up
we're gonna bring
other half
your
of the
other
dynamic.
half
Yeah.
of this dynamic duo that
let's
just
do it.
again, if you
Let's
didn't
do it.
fall in love with this team from day one, something is
Check your
wrong with your
pulse.
brain.
Yes.
You either love us or hate us.
Because it doesn't make sense. It's
Yeah,
the gray
it's like,
area.
just stop watching our show because
But here we go. We're gonna bring up Polly, the other half of this dynamic duo.
Yeah.
Polly, hey,
Yo, what's up? Listen,
We love you guys.
listen.
we love you guys.
We have fallen so much in love with the show.
Oh,
We have been Team Polly since day one.
love you.
Like I was like, yo, when she said we got to do math, this why
Yeah.
this why
Yeah.
you stay in school. I was like, see,
Yeah. Right. Yeah, right.
The way you touched that grass,
She
that
said the
plant, you were
moss-
like, "Oh, this is viable." Yeah.
I know.
I
Yeah.
was like,
It
"Oh, she
was.
gonna make it."
oh yeah, she's about that life. Listen, she's about that life. I like it's so funny. Like, first of all, I'm excited because I the entire time have been thinking we were just talking to Polly today.
pulled
With
one
my
on her.
co-host hit me with both of y'all. So I was like, oh snap. Now I gotta
You
like
can't have one without the other.
No, you can't. No.
my
pairs.
producer brain is stressing right now. I was like, okay, hold on. How do I ask questions? So I have questions for Polly. So like now I gotta, but I'm a fan of the show, so I've watched it, so I have all the questions.
Nice.
Um,
Okay.
So first, I always like to ask the origin story. How and why did you get to Extracted? Whose idea? Who's the whole nine?
Molly said, "I don't want it."
Oh, yeah.
Pretty
So
much.
I'm a huge fan of like outdoor reality TV shows, and almost every show I watch is some type of a competition show, even if it's like a baking competition or
Yeah.
or The Voice singing competition, something.
Really?
So, and I'm really adventurous, and so I really like the outdoor ones. So like Survivor, Naked and Afraid, Alone, all those.
Yeah.
So I binge watched season 1 of Extracted last year. I just sort of came across it and I'm like, oh my gosh. And so at the very end, they're like, hey, if you'd like to be a contestant, here's how to apply. So I applied, not telling Molly or Bailey, because I thought, you've got a snowball's chance and, like 40 to 50,000 people apply. So I've applied for the shows like this before and you don't hear, it's like crickets.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, whatever, just throw it out there, walk away. Well, about, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks later, I get this phone call from somebody to say, hey, this is so-and-so from Extracted. I'm like, no, it's not. I'm like, there's no possible way. And she had to convince me, like, yes. And we like you guys. We're interested in you guys. And then she starts asking me questions about, like, Molly and Bailey. Would they be interested? They don't even know yet that I've signed them up. And I'm like, yeah, they're great. They would be great. And they can swim. They can do all, So then I get off the phone with her. True story. And so then I'm calling Molly. I'm like, so there's a slight chance you may have to spend a month in the Canadian wilderness. Molly's like, okay, cool, let's go. Because she's so used to me doing this and dragging her into stuff like that. Her daughter Bailey was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
So
Hold the phone.
yeah.
Phone.
Yep.
That is. Well, listen. Is it true that there's always that one twin that just, is just goes above and beyond, and the other one's just like, hey,
I have
bring
twin.
it down.
I have twin sisters. They're younger.
Yeah.
And they're fraternal, but I would actually agree. I always say twin A has the middle child syndrome because there's 3 of us.
Yeah. Okay.
So twin A is I say, girl, you the middle child. She has all the middle child behaviors. And so she's like, stop. But yeah, there's always one. There's always one.
There is.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. No, so you sign up, you find out, you get casted. Now, Molly, you sounds like you were game out the gate. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, because like Polly just said, she's always our whole lives gotten me into things like this. So I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. Let's do the next thing that Polly wants to do.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I love it. And so first of all, I love that you're like outside because we're covering Survivor this season because this season is season 50.
Yeah.
So we've been recapping and I could see low key. I could definitely see both of y'all on Survivor.
Oh, I would love it. Yes.
I would love it. Love it.
I would love it.
I'd try it, but I wouldn't be as good as Polly. But I'd
The
try.
level of like, I'd be like, first of all, I don't know who's lying to me. I don't know who's
What,
not
that,
lying.
yeah.
The gaming probably would mess me up, but like,
Right.
I love watching it because because you've watched a lot of outdoor stuff too, and I'm a big fan of it. What makes it so special is so much gameplay is happening outside of you.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And so I think that's kind of this unique piece of the puzzle where the person who's probably suffering the most has the least amount of control over their game.
Right.
And so when you think about like HQ, right? And I love having conversations because you're now like, we talked to Michaela and Lindsay last week about the vibes and energies that were happening in HQ. Because I wanna at least get like a point of view as far as like initially getting out to HQ and then you, Polly, initially getting out to the wilderness. So what about you, Molly?
So walking into HQ that first day was surreal. There's no manual, there's no instructions, there's no this is how you play the game. It's just like, okay, go in there. And then we're in there with all these people that they also don't know what they were doing. And so and then you're up on the big screen, you're watching this airplane take your loved one somewhere and game on. And then you just start.
Oh, that's it. There's just, okay.
And they bring all these different challenges and games and things at you also with no instructions. There's no playing field. I tell people it's like when you go play basketball, you got a team of 5 against another team of 5 that are playing the same game. And they're, it's about everybody knows the rules and everybody's kind of equally matched up. This game's not like it. It's like you might have a basketball team going up with maybe, a middle school, high school soccer team. But there's different, instructions, different players, different advantages and disadvantages. And you got to figure it out. If you're going to win, you got to figure it out.
Yeah, no, I have lots of thoughts about HQ, especially when it pertains to Polly. Because once again, I said we was ready to fight. There's a couple times
I was ready to jump through the TV.
About to be smoking the city. There's a few times.
I wanted to call Toya one time. I was like, "You ready to go to Canada?" Because I'm ready to bust some moves.
Literally, my best friend, I hadn't watched the episode where they took your blanket, and my best friend texted me. She's like, "Girl, let me tell you what they did to Polly." I said, "I ain't watching. I'm putting the baby to bed. Don't tell me. I'm putting the baby to bed. I'm gonna watch it after." Like, you have fans. That's what I'll say. Like, my literally, she texted me.
I love that.
Yeah, and it was, and I'm getting a lot of heat about it's just a game and stuff. Well, I don't care what game you're playing. If you're on the losing end, you're not happy. There's
I'm not going to take
anybody in any game that's happy when they're losing. And we were losing a lot. We took hits when Polly got that little tiny potato. They were celebrating when Polly got her blanket taken away. They were, there were multiple teams targeting us. It was.
I got a question about this potato.
Okay.
Because that potato didn't make it back to camp.
Listen,
no, it did not. It didn't make it out of the swamp.
Like the quickness that you snapped that potato.
Yeah.
Like, and then the way Roman looked at you, you're like,
like,
we're gonna do this right now. Like, what went through your mind when you saw this, and then you just said, "You know what? I'm just gonna eat it right now." Like, what?
You know what? Okay, yeah. So it was funny to me because I've grown up gardening my whole life, and so I just learned as a kid. Like, we'd be out with our dad working in the garden, and he would be like digging up potatoes, and he would just toss us potatoes fresh out of the ground. We'd kind of brush the dirt off and eat them. I did not know that nobody else knew that you can eat a raw potato. I just thought
you couldn't.
I just thought that was normal. It's like pulling a carrot out of the ground. You can just eat a carrot. You can eat a potato. So I'm just like, well, I'm hungry, and this is not going to take 2 seconds to eat. So let's eat it. And oh my gosh, everybody's like, "What are you doing?" And even there at the time, everybody's like, "What are you doing?"
Listen,
like, I'm eating my potato.
It was not on my bingo card.
Yeah, right.
Listen, she popped that thing back like a Cheeto. Just
I did.
And the snap was so crisp.
It was good. It was a good crunchy potato.
Small but good.
Tiny, but yeah.
Yeah, so we have literally one of our listeners, just I'm gonna pop it down at the bottom, but it says I was so mad. So they're talking about how mad they were
When they
when
took
you
your blanket away.
when they
At the
took your
potato or the
blanket.
blanket?
The blanket.
Yeah.
Listen, so we kind of go, I want to take a step back. So Polly, you land in the Canadas wherever.
I do. Yeah.
So what are your initial thoughts as you get to camp? First of all, I was like, she looks like she's having a great time. Like
I
you were
was
teaching,
so excited to be there. Yeah.
so
It
like,
was
go ahead.
it was scary. It was I knew I was in for a big adventure. I knew it was going to be challenging, cold, hungry, dark, but you have no idea till you get off this airplane, you get on a boat, you get off the boat, and they say, go find your camp. It's similar to what Molly went through. So you find your camp, and we had specifications. You had to have your shelter in a certain area because that's where the cameras were and all the things.
Right.
But there's no one. I mean, no one. And you are just in the middle of this Canadian wilderness, dense, heavily wooded area, and it starts to get dark. And dark like you don't know. You're so far away from cities. Plus the forest was so thick you can't even see the moon and the stars. I mean, it was black, black, black. And there you are. And you're just like, great. And you have nothing. You have the clothes on your back. You don't have there's nothing. So yeah, it was a little bit of an overwhelming thought at first, and just kind of a concept, especially that first night, because you can hear, and you've been told it's a heavily bear area, and you can hear the bears, you can hear the moose, you can hear the wolves howling, and
wait,
just
pause. That's the first time
Nobody
I've heard
said
of wolves.
none about no wolves.
Listen, we have talked to several of y'all. Nobody said anything about wolves.
We heard. I've heard something. I think it was either Amy or somebody said something about a moose and the bear. Clearly, we saw the bears.
We know the bear. Also
Ain't not one of you souls on here that we brought on here said anything about no wolf.
Like not a single person. I feel like that's a necessary detail.
No, you could hear them howling way off.
My point.
You can hear them howling way off. And before we went out, production said, okay, there's black bears. They're not aggressive like grizzly bears, so you should be okay. You're going to hear wolves. They're not aggressive like the Arctic wolves. They're the gray wolves, so you should be okay. But, she...
That helps me in no way whatsoever.
And here goes
Those
Summer.
are not words of encouragement.
And here goes Michaela. You guys should apply. No, like you guys are definitely moving us in the opposite. I'm good. It's just
those are not words of encouragement.
No, it's just like you could. They're not.
They're not
dangerous.
as bad.
Yeah.
More than likely you'll make it out alive. Chances are high.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I just want to say real quick, we did get a question from the audience, and I just want to let you know I saw your question. We are definitely going to get to the question. They had a question about the steak. We're going to get to the steak, but we're not there yet. But
we're not there yet.
We gotta cover.
Slow down, Jess. Slow down.
We gotta cover a couple things. Okay.
I got questions.
So, okay, so we're gonna. Like this, it's crazy. I've spent so much time in this show. Like I'm like, okay, that happened episode 2. Like that's probably a lot of times on my hands. All right, here we go. So when we think about episode 2,
that's one.
The potato, okay, and the little swapperoo with Jessica Ray's family. I want to know, like Molly, from your perspective, because there were 2 I want to know what your we saw your reaction in HQ. I definitely wanted to just know like what that was like. But then I also want to know how you felt like watching it back, both of you all. So for you in HQ in the moment, and you figure out you've been deceived for a tarp. My own thoughts about that tarp did not last 24 hours in the wilderness, so I have feelings about it to begin with. But nonetheless, I want to know just what was going through your mind when you figured out like, oh, they bamboozled us on purpose.
Yeah. It was it was hurtful, and everybody's like, oh, it's a game. Yeah. But when you're the one on the losing end, it's still an emotional reaction.
Yeah.
It's still, we got taken down. We got deceived. We're the ones getting hurt here. And yeah, it's a game, but your emotions are still real. And yeah, it was hurtful. And then afterwards, they weren't looking at us. They were avoiding eye contact. And so
you gotta say it with your chest. If we're gonna do this, we gotta do it with your chest.
Stand on principle.
Own it.
Yes.
So, And if they had just said, "Hey, we deceived you, Polly's going to get a little potato," then we weren't shocked watching her get this little potato.
Yeah.
That would have helped. But you know what? They were a great family. We're glad that we got to meet them. They're really wonderful people. But Jessica's a little sad a lot of the times, but she's a really sweet person.
That baby cried.
Never
Also
seen somebody
emotional,
cry
just
so
emotional
much.
in a different way. I mean, she's
Yeah.
just, she's emotional in a different way than I am, and that's okay.
No, yeah, I agree. It's definitely. Listen, let me tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
I think what was crazy was not they were the only team that deceived.
Yeah.
I think that to me was kind of, and you got to pick who went after. And
Right.
so I think like for me, those two components in and of itself is what to me, it was 100% a gameplay. And it was a very early gameplay.
Yeah.
Which I thought was just very, very interesting,
Right.
that they do this, right? And actually I am gonna ask you. So one of our listeners said, did HQ get instructions like no fighting?
No, I think the instructions were fight because it makes for good TV. When we're all backstabbing and fighting and yelling at each other,
I
makes
think
for good TV.
when that first challenge with the whole map with the swamp, watching you get upset, Molly, that you guys got deceived, and just sitting there with Bailey looking at Jessica's team and just upset, and then not any more than 24 hours later,
she goes home.
She wants out, and you're just sitting there like, that's karma for you. I was like, Molly don't play. She's petty.
Listen, let me tell you something. I feel like Bailey was staring a hole in their soul. Like, listen, if you could,
like mother, like daughter.
You could be looking straight, but I know they felt that sear.
I know you see me. I know
you felt that sear coming off the side of your face from Bailey, because that thing was palpable through the TV. And I think what's crazy,
I would have grown all my hair back the way that they were staring at them.
That's right.
It was crazy. And then for her to go home, I think it was all that gameplay. Like, it was just too early in the game. And had she not went home, I think it would have definitely shifted the dynamics of the game, right? Because it was just really early in the game.
It was early, yeah. And maybe it's because, Jess or Annalise had played on Big Brother before. So maybe she, Annalise and Sandra, having been veteran reality TV show stars, I give them credit because I feel like they've learned from their past experiences, which they brought to this game. So, maybe if I go on a next one, I'll be a little more aggressive. I don't know.
Listen. So before we get to the state, because now we're talking about aggressive. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all, I have a conflict. I'm trying to work on my heart. You guys with Team Luke is stressing me out. These guys,
we are not very big fans of Team Luke.
So let me
hard. I mean, like listen. Actually, let me preface. We've seen them live. We know and understand that they are 100% down for their guy, and they are going to do whatever it takes. We understand that.
Yeah,
we understand the assignment.
It's just. I mean, like, ugh, it's just so hard sometimes to
I can speak to that a little bit, and I will, because we started getting that and that's how they were perceived in HQ. They were the villains. They were the pot stirrers. They had a lot of conflict with almost everybody else in there. But however, we had nobody. Everybody was targeting Polly. Nobody wanted to be in an alliance with us. We, you saw RJ and Doug and Katie's team. They were all teaming up. Jessica Ray's family was teaming up against us. Nobody was playing the game with us. Summer's team was great, but they were kind of off to themselves. They didn't form alliances or do anything else. So we were really alone. We did not have, because everybody was targeting Polly, and we couldn't figure out why. Why would people target like the oldest lady that's out there?
Amazing.
Polly is her.
Yeah,
we started figuring out that it's because Polly is Polly's why she's
we knew that episode 1. It's like she's gonna go really far.
We started figuring that out, but honestly, it was it was an alliance of almost necessity because
No, that makes
nobody else would align with us. And as a matter of fact, it was the opposite of that. They were actually targeting us. So in order to get any kind of advantage, we did team up with David and Daniel, and honestly, it creates a lot of conflict
yeah.
because we played very, very different games.
Right.
That's an
but-
understatement. Yeah.
But we did get some advantages from that alliance.
Yeah, I think if I even kind of put my survivor hat on, right? Like there's a little bit of shielding, this is the term we like to use in survivor world, right? Between there's a level of coverage, right? Like I'm not going to play this game, but they are 100% willing to play the game.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
I could see it.
Exactly.
I could see
so
that.
we're just ride those coattails.
Yeah, we just gonna roll.
Ride those coattails.
But I think what's funny though, and I think we talked about this maybe after episode 2 or 3, I was like, it was after they started like just saying we're going after Polly. We know that Polly and Luke are teamed up. We're going after Polly. And I'm like, Luke is over here with a whole shelter TP. Like Luke is I've yet to figure out why they were targeting Polly and not Luke. Yeah. I was like, if it was me, I would have tried to take everything because he looked the most comfortable, and he has looked the most comfortable the entire time. And
I
so
couldn't figure that out either because everybody kept saying the 3 strongest people were Luke, Roman, and Polly. Luke, Roman, and Polly. Everybody kept saying Luke, Roman, and Polly. And at the end of the day, let's target Polly. Yeah. Like, where'd Luke and Roman go? How come they're not getting targeted?
Yeah, like it's kind of one of those things. And I even think about, I was like, hey, like if it came down to it, and this is where my gameplay, me watching years of gameplay, right? If it came down to it, who do I want to go against in the finals? And the reality is, I would not want to go against Luke in the finals. He's too much of a threat. He's a strong player.
Right.
I would throw the kitchen sink at that dude. Whatever way that I could. However, I would not play fair. Also, because those guys are game players.
Yeah.
All the more reason, right?
Yeah.
So it was interesting just kind of seeing you guys team up. And I kind of guessed that there was a little bit of a necessity, especially because they kind of show like the whole fire pit after kind of stuff started moving and people started forming alliances. I'm like, yo, like, what are they doing? Which is why, when they got the advantage, we're going to talk about this blanket situation. Let me tell you something.
Team Katie. It was a sleeping bag. It was a sleeping bag.
I was undone.
Like out of all the people that you could have messed up,
Doug had 2 at that point, by the way.
Well, I'm saying Doug had the fire. Doug had a blanket, right?
He had a blanket
Roman,
and a fishing line.
He had the sleeping bag.
He got.
But you have Roman that got the fishing line, a sleeping blanket, and fire.
Yep.
Polly has a sleeping bag. That's it.
That's it.
No fire.
It's like the anger that you felt, Molly, is the anger that we felt. But,
Thank you.
But Polly, I want to know, when you saw that box open up and you had to give up that sleeping bag, what went through your head?
Because I was in shambles.
Yeah. It was a gut punch for sure, because that's all I had. And my very first night out there, I slept without a sleep bag, and it's cold. I mean, it's like 30 degrees. So so when I found that, when that's all I had, and I'm like, crap. So I laid there that night and I had a choice. I'm like, okay. I mean, I didn't sleep. It was 30 degrees and you just shivering. And so I'm like, okay, here's what you do. Your choices are: feel sorry for yourself. You're a victim, have them extract me because there's no possible way. I got done dirty and this is it. You guys took me out. I can have that mentality, or I can figure it out. Figure out how are you going to survive. And that's where you said, I started building myself a blanket out
of fern. I was like,
this lady,
because again, you already had me at the Bible. Like, I was already like, I'm good
episode
here.
1.
I'm good here. And it's like, I'm not going to lie, Polly. I'm not going to lie. For like 2.5 seconds, I was like, oh my God.
You might have fell a little bit in our power rankings after that night. But you bumped back
However,
up.
that next week, when you built a blanket out of the outside world.
Yeah.
And
I did.
This
And
woman out
yeah,
here is
it doesn't show
superhuman.
on TV, but I slept. Well, I slept a total of 3 nights without my sleeping bag. My first night, it got taken away from me, and I was just figuring out what to do. And then the next day, I spent all day long cutting down pine boughs and branches and ferns and
Right.
stuff, tying them together. So I had 2 nights of that, and it wasn't super great, but it at least kept I felt like a Christmas tree. It smelled like a Christmas tree because I had pine everywhere.
Right.
But it trapped my heat enough, so I made it until then. I won at the scavenger
Listen,
hunt. I got
like
yeah.
when you built that thing, I'm like, I don't know what's more impressive, Amy's smoker
That was
or
impressive.
Polly's
Yeah.
blanket.
Like, yeah, like,
Like,
yo,
what are we doing out here?
yo, these people out here is.
They're starting a whole community.
I'm like, this
Like-
is zombie apocalypse.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
A few of you guys that I would.
Amy and I, we got you. We got you.
100%, because she tossed out the whole smoker situation. Like,
Yeah.
she tossed it out when we interviewed her. She's like, yeah, I just smoked it. I said, pause.
Yeah, right.
You don't get to just slide past the fact that I don't know what are you talking
Right.
about? Smoking
Right.
something.
So
It's one of those things. So watching you kind of hit this corner, turn this corner. Like I said, we do our power rankings every week. We know some people have some feelings about it. Michaela was like, y'all better fix it. We'll see. We'll see where people land. Sorry,
gotta see
RJ.
what
RJ is
happens
watching actually right now.
Hi, RJ.
yeah,
we
he's
love
so-
him.
We
He's
felt really
amazing.
sorry for RJ because their family was in an alliance with
Yeah.
Doug and Katie. Those 3 people had an alliance
Man.
together. And RJ didn't have a sleeping bag. He did not have anything. And
Yeah.
so why in that alliance they gave
Doug.
the blanket to some, it made no sense. But it's dumb. But anyways, we felt sorry for RJ because he was out there freezing as well.
Yeah.
So-
So just so you guys can see, it says Polly's resilience was crazy. Love watching it and getting to meet her. So that was
Thank
from
you.
RJ.
Thanks,
Uh,
RJ.
So listen, because you're right. Like, I think it's one of these things that I think it's funny. I think people who either watch competitive shows, the Survivors, the Extractors from previous seasons, from all of these game shows, I think have a level of understanding of gameplay.
Yeah.
And I think, bless their hearts, I think you saw the greenness of Katie's team right in that moment.
Yeah.
Right. Because I think it just, like, for those of us who watch so much game stuff, I was like, yo, that was the
that was not
craziest.
smart.
Right.
Yeah. First of all,
Yeah.
I don't want to, once again, I don't want no smoke from Molly to begin with.
Ooh, the way
You know what I'm saying?
Nobody does. Nobody
Yeah,
wants
And this
that.
is the thing. Leading up to this point, we already knew.
Hey, after
Molly-
the potato incident, we was like,
We knew that y'all was real, right? Like, we knew that it was a real thing.
it was a catch me outside.
When Katie did when Emily and Carly did what she did, right? And yet again for the second time, making no eye contact during this whole process.
Right.
Just
Doesn't
just-
help.
come
like,
clean. Just
what
don't hide.
this
but-
is what our pastor says every Sunday when he says, look straight
straight
forward,
ahead.
don't look left, and don't look to the right.
to your
Just
left,
straight
don't look to
forward.
the right, just look straight ahead. That is literally what our pastor says. And so, that's literally like that
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah.
Because you're watching kind of these scenarios of kind of where the gameplay is happening. And this is how you know it was a crazy gameplay. Because even Luke's brothers were like, when they
I don't know
said,
if I did that.
I don't know if like, that's how you know. Like, I was like, whoa, like, because even these guys because they're gamers, right?
Yeah.
So even they had a level of understanding of, there had to be some gameplay. Eventually, everybody can't kumbaya. That's the
Right,
reality.
Right.
That's true.
But if you're going to make a move, you better stand on
make
that
sense.
move.
Yes.
And
Yes.
then you better make sure that it makes sense. And I think that
Yes.
was an unnecessary collateral damage game move.
Yeah.
Because
Yes.
now, personally, I'm like, oh snap, she got Molly and Bailey on their tails.
And this is the thing. Up to this point,
want
Katie
it.
was on nobody's radar.
That
Right.
Yeah.
too.
Yes.
Katie was just skating.
She was in a good spot.
Yeah,
Like,
Like,
she
she
was.
wasn't too down, but she wasn't too high, but she was making it. But now her sisters put a big old target on her back
Yep.
because now it's like, we got you now.
yeah,
Yeah.
because and I think it was funny too, because one of the funny things is up until this point in the game, even when we were doing our power rankings, like Katie's kind of riding middle, right?
Mhm.
And I feel like in certain times, like right now in this game, it's good to ride middle
Yep.
Yeah,
because
it's early.
it's early. People aren't really
Kinda
paying
feeling it out.
attention. Yeah. And so you had some of these outliers. You had Polly, you had Luke. Come to find out, I figured out why there was a little bit of pushback against Amy early on, because they don't show us everything. And she was like, "Yeah, girl, I had a door and like all this." I was like, "Oh, so you had a whole situation. That's why."
She did have a situation.
For like 7 days.
Yeah, because from our side, even with the Amy thing, like they didn't show, so we were like, "Why is everybody against her?" But now understanding that she had an entire hotel room with a door,
It was strong.
Right.
Yeah,
it was strong.
And that made a difference. So I just want to talk. We're going to talk about it. We're going to get to how you won your blanket back, but there is something that everybody wants to know.
Fire away.
Because your reaction.
Mama Bear came out fast.
Listen, it was a lot. It's a lot up until this point, because I feel like you have such a great story, such a great team player. But let's talk about that steak.
Let's talk about it.
Scale of 1 to 10.
Scale of 1, yeah.
Okay. At that stage of the game, I was getting pretty weak. Mentally, I was having a hard time. Mentally, I was having a hard time physically.
Mm-hmm.
You were so hungry. And everybody acts like, because even in the clip, I think it's Tanisha says, "Well, didn't she eat the chicken?" Okay, yeah, at that point I had this little tiny potato, and like 4 days later I had that grouse, which maybe was 500 calories. I don't know. So then this is like 4 days after that. I mean, so far,
gone.
Yeah, it's gone. Yeah.
So in about 10 days, I've maybe had as much as a normal person eats for breakfast. And so you're weak, you're tired. So I get up to that steak, and in my mind, I'm thinking, don't be the bread person from season 1, because it's the person in season 1 that takes too much bread. They're the bread villain.
Yeah.
And I'm like, don't be that guy. So I brought the math into the equation, because I knew that there was, I think there was 9 of us left.
There were still 9.
And when I got there, I could see that it had already been cut, and I thought it had been cut like 2 to 3 times. So I say this to the camera. I say there's 6 of us left. Mathematically, I'm going to divide this into 6 equal chunks. I say that, and none of that gets edited. I mean, it all gets edited out.
Yeah.
So the only thing you see is me, a big, hot, crying, emotional mess, and it looks like I'm taking half of the steak. I absolutely 100% took 1/6 of the steak that was left up there.
You took a nice piece, but it was a good piece.
It made it look like I took way, way, way more. I don't know. But anyway, it is what it is. I got a lot of hate for it on social media. And I truly, truly, truly only tried to take my 6th piece. But everybody else that came up was nicer than me and took little tiny, tiny pieces and was way kinder. And so then I look like the steak villain. But
let me tell you something. Paul and I both said we're Texan. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
It would have been gone.
That would have been my village origin story. There's no way that I'm going to look at a piping hot
that bread story would have been
buttery
compared to what me and Toya did.
And that's another reason I was so emotional, because we're ranchers as well. We are cattle producers here in Nebraska. And when I saw that steak, that's what we do. We raise beef. We eat beef.
So you was excited.
Wait, do y'all
it reminded me of home. Yes. So it was a whole big thing. And hopefully that'll be the worst of it.
Here's my take on the steak challenge. Those people, unless you're number 1, you have no idea where you are in the lineup. You have no idea what size steak anybody else took. We can tell in HQ, we were watching it, but they didn't know.
Yeah, you have no idea.
And it seems to me like, if you watch season 1, everybody like divided up and take your share, because the winner of this challenge was the squirrel.
Yeah.
Like why a squirrel went home with some steak when we have all these people out there dying and starving?
We asked Doug.
Piece of steak.
Doug.
A good,
a good chunk of
steak.
Doug, like literally.
We had to go in on Doug 2 weeks ago. We were like, sir,
what was you doing?
Sir.
You said that your son
surprised
said that
about
y'all
Doug,
had the discussion and y'all knew y'all was gonna be last. I would have just took a.
I would have risked it. I would have
risked it for the biscuit.
Just take it all. I know.
It was one of those things. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how you.
This is the thing that made me upset
Woo!
though, because even after all that, right? And they took your sleeping bag away,
Mhm.
and then you went on camera and said, "Hey, if eating that big piece of steak is the cause of me losing my sleeping bag, I'm sorry." I'm like, don't you dare apologize to me.
Don't you dare. Like,
I did, and that was what was going through my mind when my
Yeah.
my crate got open and it said your sleeping bag got taken. Because when I went up to that steak, because in season 1 there were some people that walked up to the bread and didn't take any. So when
Yep.
I walked up to that steak, I thought maybe I shouldn't take any, and then I thought afterwards maybe that was a test, and maybe anybody that took steak were going to be punished, and so that's why I thought that they were taking my sleeping bag, because I had chosen to take some steak.
I
Because
look
while
good
you're
at that
out
TV.
there, you don't necessarily know why things are happening. You
Oh
just know,
no,
you just know
no,
that things are
Because
happening.
these
right,
notes are very subtle without too much
They
context.
be throwing
right,
y'all's family under the bus. They was like,
When
if you're
yeah,
they
not making
said your family
friends,
didn't try hard enough, so you didn't receive anything, I was like,
right,
oh, why you do
right.
that
I
to them
know.
like that?
I
like,
know.
geez, guys, like you
Uh-huh.
didn't make any friends.
Yeah, that's brutal. Yeah,
Like
that's
some of the
brutal.
stuff that they would tell the survivors, I would be
Yeah.
like, you would
What?
probably be out there being like, what
What?
are y'all
Yeah.
doing out
Yep,
there?
Yeah.
your family
Yeah.
hates you in HQ.
Right.
Sorry, but yeah,
I just want to let you know
terrible.
your family did not try.
Yeah,
They
like
did
So
Right.
your
Right.
box is
Yeah,
empty.
they did
Right.
try. Mhm.
so you had so I want to go back to that grouse because that bird situation
Did you
was
field dress it?
Yeah.
yeah.
Was
I
it
mean,
easy?
she's a rancher. It's probably a
Now,
Tuesday
now that
for
I
her.
know these things,
Yeah, she's
clearly,
probably a Tuesday
Sure
for her.
did.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, like that was probably
did it
I
smell
was
like
hoping
everybody
they
else
would
said it
show
smelled?
that because at the time when Polly got that, she was in front of the camera and she's holding up the grouse and the bird's flopping his head around and she's plucking feathers off, eating its heart. And I'm like,
what?
I
Or
hope
when
they
you
show
ate
that.
the organs.
Yo,
When
listen.
you
did.
ate them organs,
I
I
I
was
did.
like, oh, she is from out here.
Yo, she's her.
Yep.
Let me tell you,
Like,
she is her.
Yep.
Yeah.
Between Molly, I'm not fighting against Molly. I
No,
want
right.
her on my side. And
Right.
then if something happens to the world, I
Yeah.
want Polly.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah. See,
I
we
want
got you
both
set
of
up.
you.
We got you covered.
Yo,
Nobody
you
comes
go,
a pair, so you'll get both of us.
Yeah.
listen,
Yeah, we
the
got it.
I'm gonna
paradise
survive.
becomes real. We're going to
surviving.
Nebraska.
Let's
There
do
we
it.
go.
Listen,
Come on
listen.
up. Come on up.
Listen, hope you got room. I got a wiry 5-year-old,
There we go.
Listen,
We
Yeah,
love
I
kids.
raised 3 boys.
10-year-old,
Yeah.
17-year-old dancer.
And
Like,
this is one
listen,
thing
Got
you'll
it.
never have to worry about. I will do everything you say.
There we go.
You get no kickback from me.
none,
Got it.
not a
Got
one.
it.
What you need
Okay.
me to do? I'm here.
Got it.
So yeah, like there were a couple moments I was like, yo, because I do want to talk just a little bit about like your actual life story because you beat cancer. And
Yes.
I think that is such a huge thing. You know, my dad's mom actually, she had cancer. She lived for 25 years and it came back. And unfortunately, she succumbed to it back in 2001. But I know like the mindset and the resilience that it takes. And so I just want to like ask you, just even as you're going through this, like how are you really able to tap into that part of yourself?
Yeah. You don't go through cancer and come out of it unchanged.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mentally, physically, emotionally. I mean, I was told you've got 2 to 3 months to live.
Wow.
And then we start this battle and this uphill battle, and you lose your hair and you're throwing up and you can't get out of bed. You're so weak and you're just fighting. And when you come through on the other side of that, the resilience, the
Yeah.
strength, the endurance, the appreciation for life, the appreciation for what's actually important in life it just changes you. And so I wanted to prove to myself that cancer had not taken everything from me. It's taken some stuff. I mean, my skin's not the same, my hair's not the same, all the things, but I still wanted to prove to myself that I had a drive and a motivation and a will to endure and to do adventures. And so that was a motivating force for me. Also, I felt like I wanted to carry the torch for mostly postmenopausal women that have gone through cancer, but I've since been, a lot of people have reached out to me that have either are now or have already gone through the journey of you can do this, you've got this. And I want to inspire and encourage people that are going through that journey, because I've been there, where you just want it to be done because you're sick of fighting, and
Yeah.
you're hurting, and so that was my motivation for keeping me out there, was to inspire
That's beautiful.
others. Yeah.
You know, it's
Well,
kind of.
part of- Go
Oh,
ahead. Well,
go-
I was just going to say, from a family perspective, and you just mentioned it, you know, with your
Yeah.
grandma, walking through that journey with Polly and being so terrified that I was going to lose her, watching her suffer, watching her lose her hair, all of those things. It was such an emotional time for me, thinking I was going to lose her. And so part of watching her out there and people targeting her and taking things away from her, and it brought up all of that emotion. And I think that's probably why I was more emotional than I needed to be, because it just
Justifiably,
no, yeah, I was like,
I'm just
justifiably.
like I got to protect her. I got to save her again. They're coming
Yeah.
after her again. And,
Right.
and so I'm sure there was an element of that made me, maybe a little more aggressive than
I'll
I
give you
needed
grace.
to be. But
listen, I feel like your reactions were 100% warranted, because I was hollering in my own living room.
Justified through and through.
Listen, you ain't gotta apologize to me, because I was
We
ready
right there
to
with
fight.
you.
Yeah, I was like,
Okay.
let's go. Like, I'm down for the cause.
let's
Yeah,
go.
I think what's so interesting enough about the fact that I don't even think we didn't even plan this way, but it's kind of funny because we have you, Paulie, on the call today. And Paul actually posted today was like the anniversary of when he came out 2 months out of a coma. And so it's just like two people who've just really overcame a lot. It's like 5 years, Paul, 5 or 6.
What is it? 2026. This
Yeah.
happened in 2020, so 6 years.
Yeah. So it's just like we
Wow,
didn't
I didn't
plan
believe
that,
Wow.
but it's just like kinda
Congratulations. I'd
cool,
like to hear that story sometime too. Wow.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's quite a doozy for him.
Yeah.
It's been a journey, to say the least.
Wow.
So
Cool.
it's kind of cool just to know that, like, he posted about it today online,
Okay, I'm gonna go
and then
watch
just
it. Yeah.
and then having you guys on and you hearing your story is just like
Yeah.
a testament to the will, like the human
The
resilience
human
Yeah.
resilience. Yeah.
and how we all have it. So I want to talk about, as we think through this, I always like to say, what's your highest moment up until this point? Because we know we can't talk past.
Right.
We can only talk through 6.
Right.
So up until what we've saw, tell me, each of you, like what's like this, what's your best, like, happiest moment, and then what's your moment who's like, yo, what did I get myself into? I want to know. So we're gonna start with Molly. All right, Molly.
I have 2 that come to mind. The first one, and it didn't get edited as good as it was, but Bailey and I crushed that lantern challenge. We built that lantern so fast, and we got that thing so charged up. All 4 of our batteries were at 100% by the time it got out to Polly. And I think they had us in like 79% or something, but it was all 4 were at 100%. And we were so excited to be like 2 women, from the Midwest putting this thing together, which helped her get to that grouse and get back to her. So we were really, really happy about that. But honestly, when she won that scavenger hunt, got that sleeping bag back, hands down.
I was
so excited when she got that sleeping bag back.
Okay, first of all, Polly's outdoorsman skill. I had no doubt if anybody was gonna find everything on that bingo card.
That's right.
I knew she was gonna find it. Like, I was also rooting for RJ, but RJ was out there. He was frolicking out there. He was enjoying himself.
He was frolicking.
Yeah, he was enjoying the wilderness.
Listen, I like it here.
Like, we were talking with Michaela about. I was like, yeah, we could tell he loved the wilderness because
he was just hanging out up there.
Yeah, he was just like the trees.
I think for a second he forgot that he was in a competition.
Yeah, he literally did.
These flowers are so pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, sir, I'm gonna need you to move
out
the purpose.
All right. So and so for you, Polly, what's like your, up until this point that we've seen, what's your like highlight?
Okay, 2 that came into my mind. One was the raft challenge that I did with Luke.
Listen, y'all smoked them. Listen,
Smoked them.
The only
you
raft
and
that
your
made
back.
sense. The
smoked
only
the leg.
raft that made sense.
Right.
Jeez.
I know. And to tell you the truth, that was all Luke. Luke was just like, okay, just do what I tell you. I'm like, got it. So I ran and got the logs, and he was putting it together, and it worked.
Oh.
It worked. And Molly and Bailey got us paddles. There was only like 2 paddles in that pile, and Molly and Bailey got them. Everybody else was trying to use this bark and stuff. So I loved that. The prizes, like Doug said, the juice wasn't worth the squeeze. The prizes weren't that great. But it was fun to win that, and it was fun to talk to a human. That's the first time
Yeah.
we've really kind of gotten to connect with a human, so that was fun. But then, by far, was that because I was in a desperate situation without a sleeping bag. It was getting colder and colder and colder every single night, and I just knew I had to win that. And you're right, I know plants. I've been a gardener my whole life. So I 100% knew what goldenrod is. Matter of fact, and I knew they were edible. So I had goldenrod and aster and reindeer moss in my camp. So as soon as I saw that on the cart, I'm just like, boom, 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 go grab those and show those. And then I just had to go grab the frog. And yeah, so.
Bet against Polly if you want to.
Listen.
Do it if you want.
At your own risk.
Listen, first of all, there are several things that I'd be like, I don't know how a frog touching animals.
Snake.
The snake.
I would have caught a snake. I just didn't.
Oh, I know you would. You probably would have caught it and cooked them.
And
Like,
let me tell you something else that didn't get edited during that scavenger hunt. So Polly had already won that row. She won that row in like 10 minutes. It was like super fast. They edited different, but she won it super fast. So then the rest of the time she was looking to fill up the whole bingo card.
you ain't
This
got
is
nothing
no
else
lie.
to do.
At one point, she's looking for the snake. I think that was the only thing she had left. She went inside a bear den to look for a snake. And at this point in headquarters, I'm like, what are we doing here? It's not worth it.
Bingo.
Yeah.
Why are you
She was
risking your
in
life?
the bear den.
I could see there was not a bear in there. It was a bear den. I could see it was empty. So
I wouldn't even know what a bear den looked like. So that probably
looks like a space where a bear can sleep. It was like this big cave.
I don't want my scent in a bear den.
well, that's probably true. Yeah.
Because I would have been scared and my fear pheromones would have been all over that wall.
Polly, she's digging around. She's like, I gotta find a snake.
I mean, I can see why, because like there's nothing else to do. So I mean, you might as well
get eaten by a bear.
Right.
Just
go get a snake somewhere else.
Thank you. Yes.
She's just like
she's a crazy person.
I just want to black out.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Yo, I couldn't imagine the stress. Be like, why? Like, let's not add more adventure.
Right.
To the adventure.
Right.
You're already outside. That's enough.
Like, you're in the wilderness. All right. So what was a moment for you, Molly, in HQ that was like, okay, what did I get myself into? Up until the point we've seen it.
So we knew in HQ that a lot of people were going after Polly. We knew that like Jessica's family went after Polly, and then Katie's family. Until I watched the episode, I didn't know how extensive it was. We didn't know that RJ was in on
scandalous.
Yeah. And then we certainly didn't know when they started doing the happy dance when Polly lost her sleeping bag. The Team Katie and Team Doug started doing the happy dance, and they're just sitting inside. They're like, oh yeah, let's talk about it. And then they dissed us for probably half an hour. We're waiting to talk to them.
Listen, y'all sitting in that fire pit waiting, just getting more and more angry as time goes by.
My words may not have been very kind, but
they were warranted.
I was a little salty. Again, I was salty, but
listen, once again, you say less, because
you don't got to apologize.
I think the biggest thing, and we talked about this even when Doug was on, I was like, from a game perspective, you got to take something. Okay.
Yeah.
So we get it. Roman has been fishing. I love Roman. I love Roman.
Yes.
Right.
Great.
But Roman been fishing. Okay. Like fishing.
Take that man fishing line away.
If you don't take this boy's fishing line, because if you can eat, you have an advantage.
Yeah.
And so I found it very interesting that they didn't take Roman's fishing line.
Right.
Because he's catching fish consistently. It's not like a one-off.
Yeah.
Like it like for us, like we only see it like once every episode, but even if he's catching a fish every other day, it is far more calories than what everyone else is doing.
So,
correct.
Question,
correct.
Molly.
Oh goodness.
Seeing is that when you won the advantage, right? When you saw Polly win the scavenger hunt, and now it's your turn to be on this side of the table.
Yeah.
You can tell the difference between you guys, you and Bailey, and what Carly and Emily did. Like
Mhm.
Bailey was
Oh,
distraught, taking
her
that
little
blank
heart.
away
I
from Summer.
know.
How
Yeah.
did it feel now that it's your guys' turn to be on this side of the table and actually have to take something
Yeah.
away from somebody?
Yeah, that's a great question. So, and we had anticipated that this could be an issue because we're starting to figure out that that's the rules of the game is they're making us target other people.
Yep.
So what we decided to do, first of all, we didn't conspire to do that. We didn't plan this for days on end like other teams.
Mhm.
We were not happy to do it
Yeah.
like other
Yeah.
teams. And we were super open and transparent. So before we had to go make the decision, we would talk to each one of those families like, hey, what do they have to give? And then we had to go make the decision. We chose to take Summer's blanket because from a gameplay, probably not smart. If we were just doing gameplay, we would have taken Roman's fire because that would have been his blanket and his fire. We just couldn't do it. We love Roman. We love his family. We couldn't do it. And we felt like, let's let the best man win. Let's have everybody on the same playing field. And so Summer had several sources of fire, plus a blanket, plus she had just won
the bear
rug. So we thought, okay, in the world of fairness, which we were trying to be as fair as we could, that would be the least amount of damage that could be done. And we didn't know those bear rugs would be so tiny, but we thought it'd be an even swap to take a blanket and she got a bear rug. So, and then as soon as we made that decision, we came right back inside. We said, hey, this is what we were forced to do. And they would only let us take fire or blanket. We couldn't take a knife, or we couldn't take, because Summer had a bow drill. We wanted to take that because nobody uses those, but they wouldn't let us. So they forced us to do that. And so we were doing the least amount of damage that we possibly could. But
at least you were trying to be considerate of the fact.
Taking her down because
that was a shocker. That was a shocker to me.
Yeah, it got in her head. It started getting in her head, and we didn't plan for it. But she heard Roman all excited about his bear rug, and he was hooting and hollering and screaming.
Oh, you could hear him in the
yeah. And she thought Roman was celebrating because she thought Roman got her blanket. And that started messing with her head, and we didn't intend that, but it did end up.
We could all, as survivalists, we could all hear Roman. We all had about a 10-acre area that we had to stay on, and we're on this big bay. We're probably about 2 to 3 miles spread out. Roman is awesome, and he's just loud. And so he's like his camp was near mine, and I could hear him over there singing. He would pick up sticks and whack. You'd hear him whacking on trees. And I heard him yelling about that too. And it just resonated across the lake. And I just thought he was celebrating about something, but Summer thought he was excited because he took her blanket.
That is insane.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I cannot wait to have a conversation with Roman.
He's the best.
He's so great.
The best. We love him. We love his family. They're so fantastic.
It's
Great
one
family.
of those things, like when I think about like you were saying, like this gameplay component, because and we were talking about this, I was like, we're getting to a point in the game where they're going to force gameplay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which is
that's part of it. Yeah, for sure.
Which is where it becomes interesting. But I did think that you guys were the most diplomatic.
We tried.
About it.
Yeah.
In terms of that, and I could understand, to me, I wouldn't want to take his last source of warmth.
Right.
Especially considering the next day, that rain.
Right.
Oof.
Listen, how was the rain?
You got that
situation?
sleeping bag just in time.
It just in time. I would not. Yeah, I don't know. My shelter was good, and
we know.
yeah. So I stayed pretty dry, but it was so cold.
Was it hard?
Oh, it was so. The rain was so much worse than it looks on TV.
Oh.
Just like the grouse challenge was so much darker than it looks on TV.
Oh, yeah.
that rain was so torrential, and it was coming down in sheets, and it was loud, and it was all night long, and it was like the worst downpour storm I've ever been in. And I live in Nebraska where we get those a lot. And but yeah, I stayed pretty toasty. They might start the next episode with that, so I don't want to talk too much about it, but that was probably the most for me dreaded situation, thinking, uh-oh, now what? Because if you get cold and wet, you're
Bad
sunk.
situation.
Bad situation.
Yeah, that's kind of where we left off, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amy's shelter schlepping off the sides.
Yes.
Yeah.
Holly's
was the only one that didn't leak. Every single other shelter had leaks.
I'm
Really?
like, look what she listen. What did she say? This is why you go to class.
That's why you
for
take
science.
calculus
You go
and
to
That's why you
physics.
do math. That's why you do math.
Calculus
Now,
and physics.
Right? I know.
let me tell you, I took calculus. I don't know
Good
what
for
I was
you.
like. I probably can't remember much. I do remember. The only thing I had PTSD from calculus because my teacher taught us delta X first. Like the entire, and then taught us derivatives. And I was like, you could have taught us derivatives from the beginning.
Yeah, that's a true statement. That's true.
Like,
we do that.
I was like, why would you teach me?
Calculus.
Listen, delta X is that's like them problems take so long to solve.
Yeah,
It
you're
uses
totally right. You're totally right. Those are
only
limits. I know. I get that a lot. Fair.
I'm with
That's
you,
a fair
Molly.
statement.
Yeah, I've lived my whole life. I have no idea what you're talking about. And I'm very happy.
Me too.
Me and you right here, Molly.
Yeah.
We're right here. I got nothing for you.
I'm the nerd of the group for sure. Like I was like, yo, why you teach us? You could have taught
I know
us
my lane
derivatives,
and I know my
boy.
box.
I know.
Same. I don't need to get that derivative box. I don't need
Listen,
that.
I was devastated. I just remember I was like, I could have saved 12,000 sheets of paper not learning
right.
And a lot of
delta X.
English. Look how happy we are. We've never had calculus.
Listen,
Oh, we're happy.
I'm living
We're
a good
happy,
life.
successful people have never had calculus.
Listen. Nothing's wrong with me.
if I could go back, if I had to go back to school, math would be a class. I probably would take math
I'm
all over.
stress-free over here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Listen,
thank you.
that's
We'll stress eat.
so
You guys do
funny.
your calculus. We'll go stress eat.
Well, y'all are stressy. So Polly, for you, what was the moment you were like, okay, maybe I need to think about what did I get myself into? What was that moment for you?
Did you say Molly or Polly?
I mean, Polly. I'm sorry, Polly. You, Polly.
Me.
Yeah.
The probably. Well, the longer you were out there, every single day was like, wait, what did I get? Wait, what? Because first, like at first, I got to that swamp challenge, and I had to basically walk into quicksand. I'm like, wait, what did I just get myself into? And then you survive that. You're like, oh, okay, I'm fine. And then the next day, you have to walk in the dark to go get this grouse. I'm like, wait, what? No, wait, huh? So every single day, it just kept getting worse and worse, and and then they took my sleeping. I mean, the whole thing was a big hot ball mess. So I was just every day you kept thinking this is the day. This is the day. This is like I can't. Okay, this is the last thing I can endure. And then they throw another thing at you. So yeah,
I think that's actually kind of cool though, because you'd be like, yo, this can't get any worse. And then the next day, you're like, oh, it did get.
Okay,
There's more. So each day, like you're kind of coming in and be like, okay, well, I thought I couldn't do that, but
right.
Really,
But
I
I guess
hold
right.
my beer moment. I got something worse for you.
Listen, Polly's whole season, you need a shirt that says "Team Hold My Beer" because like that is like every time
one
you
thing
count
after another.
every time you're
Right
like,
after
oh
these
man,
shirts,
she's
we're
like,
gonna get Team Hold My Beer.
you took my blanket, hold my beer.
Hold my beer.
Let me get some moss and some twigs and whatnot. Like every time you look up, you cannot count you out. And so like I think it's no surprise. Like I said, if you go back to the very first episode we reviewed it, Extracted, you were one of our top runners. Like, yo, Polly's about that life. Now listen, you've moved a little bit through the rankings, but
Fair enough.
It's fluid.
It's fluid. You know, we got a couple little moments.
I know.
But your
I
average ranking is top 2.
Okay.
For the whole time.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, like, well, I don't know. I can't remember where we are now in our power rankings because that was last
number 2
week.
on mine.
Okay.
Well, dog, I don't know if she's up there. She may be number 4 on
Listen,
mine.
the way she built that blanket.
Okay. It took me next level. There you go.
Listen,
I don't know nobody that can build a blanket from bushes and twigs.
We're taking orders.
A viable blanket.
listen, it's fun watching all of this kind of and watching the family or your dynamics of your family. And I think like, it is a game, but I do feel like I'm probably more along the lines of where you guys are, where I probably would want to play a game that's just straight up.
Yeah.
And I think it's funny because like a lot of people don't believe that it's possible that you can play a game
Right.
and win a game and still do the right thing.
Yeah.
Right.
And so I actually just like I'm rooting for you guys just in that because I think about like Chelsea from Big Brother
Yeah.
who won. She's working at church. She played the game, but she
Yeah.
also played it on the up and up. And so
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that, I am a huge fan of nice guys don't always finish last.
Yeah.
Aw, thanks. Yeah.
And so I am rooting for you guys like
Thank
100%.
Thank you.
Thank
Because
you.
it's exciting. It's just exciting to watch and fun to unpack and unfold.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think I think I've covered all my questions. Paul, do you have any more questions?
I just got to say that up to last week, my child, she was Team Summer. So now I'm trying to, like, we were Team Summer as well.
Yeah,
But
she's
again,
great.
It was. It was
we
a
were
great
Team Polly from the jump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
So
OGs.
I'm trying to get her to cross over.
Get a crossover. Yeah.
Because she's trying to stay loyal to Team Summer and just, not switch sides. No. It's okay. You can come over here.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
I guarantee
My
it's
child,
warmer over here.
she's invested. When she found out that there was no show last night, she was like, "But why?" I'm like, "I don't know, baby."
I don't know. Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Turns out there was a baseball game. So
Yeah.
Oh,
So
the World Baseball Classic.
the world, yeah.
Yeah.
USA versus Mexico was on last
Yeah,
night,
that's
on
gonna
Fox,
be-
I guess that'll do it.
I guess. Yeah.
so I don't know if you see here, it says I'm Team Polly though. So that was Jessica, one of our listeners, said she's Team Polly all the way.
Oh, thank you.
Listen, I can't thank you guys just enough for coming and hanging
Yes.
out with us. It has been such a pleasure just
It
watching
has.
this show. And I think for us, it's just even more awesome because we've gotten to just meet really cool people through this
Yeah.
process, including you
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
And everybody has just been so amazing. We're
Very
we're just-
unexpectedly at that.
yeah, like
Oh,
we're
they're
just a little
awesome.
growing podcast that
It's awesome.
we literally decided on a Friday in September to do it, and then we went
Yeah.
live on a Monday.
Yeah. You guys are
And-
great. We love
podcast.
you.
We love the
Seven-
podcast.
7
We
months
love
later,
you.
here we are.
Yeah.
Thank
It's
you.
great. You guys are
Yeah,
great.
so much.
we have a lot of fun. It's definitely evolved over time. Fridays
Yeah.
are probably our
The
most fun
craziest.
because we do food. A lot of times we do food fight Fridays.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to just see us probably go into another food coma this Friday, we're eating.
There we go.
Apparently
you
they
will.
want us to.
Do it.
What are we doing? We're air frying
We're air frying some croissant something.
and some
Ooh.
zebra cakes.
And
I
we're
don't know.
supposed to be
They just tell
microwave zebra
people what-
cakes.
They just
And then we got to eat which I still think to this day, an unfrosted Pop-Tart means you're a psychopath.
Thank you.
But apparently we got to eat an unfrosted Pop-Tart with butter
Gross.
on it.
No,
yeah,
gross.
like we got a lot of heat on TikTok
Mhm.
about
Unfrosted Pop-Tarts is not natural.
it's
It's
not.
not.
Yeah,
It is
you
on
put that
Satan. It
frosting
is.
on that tart.
It is a sin.
It
It
is.
is sin. It is ungodly. It is.
And so
Yeah.
Thank you.
we got
Thank you.
because we had a clip saying basically like you're a sociopath if you like
Yeah.
unfrosted Pop Tarts.
They did
And
not stick
apparently-
well to it.
There's an
Yeah.
entire community that believes putting butter on an untoasted Pop Tart,
It's better than
Nope.
a frosted Pop-Tart.
which I think is ludicrous.
No, it is ludicrous.
Oh.
But you gotta try it. You gotta try it. I'll tune in.
You can
Yeah,
put the
it's-
butter on it after you toast it if you
I
want.
mean, no,
as
that
long
makes
as it's
sense.
frosted.
It's
Yeah.
still frosted.
They don't know how to do
though.
it.
Yeah, so
Gotta
yeah,
be frosted, right?
we've got a couple things. A couple weeks ago we put ourselves in a food coma because we had what was it?
A
Jalapeno
smothered
cornbread.
Oh,
Jalapeno
that
cornbread with
Brisket,
brisket.
beans,
Ooh.
cheese.
That'll
was-
play. Where are you getting the food? You guys making the food?
HEB. Listen,
HEB, we
we're-
got a grocery store down here.
Yum.
yeah, we have it's a cult following, but it's a
Yeah.
it's a
I'm
Texas
gonna have to go
store.
watch those episodes now.
Yum.
Listen,
Nice.
that was
Okay.
the hardest episode we've ever had to do.
Definitely ate too much.
Was like we were struggle bussing.
And
Like,
we split it in half.
yeah, we had split it. So he had half, I had half, and
And
we
I'm
were
a big
still
boy.
we were struggling. Like that food coma hit us way
Gosh.
faster.
As soon as we got off the air, I think it
Yeah.
took me like an hour.
Nap time.
Well,
Nap time.
I would love to be able to also share, like, if you guys have like websites or all of that,
Just
definitely let
send
us
me a
know.
DM.
Yeah, send
will.
them a DM and we can go from there. And now that I know you
We
guys
will.
have a ranch,
Yeah.
that's beef.
Oh,
Yeah,
I got questions. I got questions
Listen.
about the ranch later.
Yeah. Let's chat. Yeah.
Oh, Jess said that
ranch.
was that was the most delicious episode ever with that's because
With
she
the steak.
yeah, with the
Oh,
holiday.
with the cornbread, because she
Yeah,
snuck in.
she came into
Oh, fun. Okay.
my set. And
Okay.
my best friend lives like right up the road from me, and so she literally popped in with a fork, and I was like, "Yo, what is happening?"
During the
Live on
show?
yeah,
During the
During the show.
we're literally live, and she's just coming into the background.
I love her. I
Yeah.
love her.
Yeah,
That's a good move.
I was
That's
like,
just good decision-making skills. Yeah.
I was like, well, she said she was coming. I thought she was joking,
Right.
but she also has the code to my garage, so clearly she was not, because she comes like I hear
Here
the
she
garage
is.
going up. I'm like, oh, this
You're
is
like,
serious. I mean,
Yeah. She means
was
business.
super.
I don't blame her. I like her.
well,
Yeah.
we just want to say thank you. We're rooting
Yes.
for
You're
you.
welcome.
We're gonna close out our show, and say
Okay.
goodbye to you all. But thank you so much. We are rooting for
Sounds
you
good.
guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Consider y'all aunties. We are.
Same. Yeah, I will
Like,
defend
thank
both
you.
you guys with
Listen,
Molly's
we are fans, and rooting
We are
for you
too.
guys all the way.
Back at you.
All
And
All right.
RJ,
Thank you so
RJ
much.
said Team Polly definitely top 3. That came from RJ.
Thanks, RJ.
We
All
love
right,
you.
thank y'all so much.
Y'all have a good one.
Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you guys. Thanks for having us.
Bye. That was
That-
fantastic. Surprise!
It's okay. I got you next week, my boy.
But I did a good
Not
thing.
me tomorrow.
Stop.
Listen, you
Stop.
did a
Mine was a
great
good
job.
surprise.
It was a great surprise, which is why I have a new sport for you tomorrow. Wait, did I leave? I froze.
not a good. That's not how this teamwork works. Change is supposed to work. It's supposed to give me a break.
No, you got a new surprise.
This is some bullshit.
Due to the excellent job that you did today,
I just did today, didn't I?
I found you a great new sport to review tomorrow. And I feel like that is how that thing popped up on my feed. I was like, whoop. I mean, so tonight I'll do some research to make sure I have plenty of clips to pull from.
Oh, I hate it here already. I want to go home. I want to take a 2-week vacation from you.
This one's gonna make you mad.
Listen, when Molly came in, I was like, cool. But then when that Polly came in there, you were like,
No, when Polly came,
well, Polly came in first. You were like, okay, guess is here. And then you saw that second bubble and it said Molly. You were like,
I was
wait
like,
a minute.
what in the haberdasheries that is happening over here? Listen, no, it was a great surprise.
I'm doing my scheduling business real good
No,
over here. in these
listen,
streets.
you over here doing
I'm doing my
you.
good work.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You might get off a pip this week, you know?
I doubt it.
I know, considering
Let's,
you know
let's
what?
not get let's not get too carried away.
Let's not get carried. I'm not doing that good just yet. No, this
I'm
was
here.
this was great. So tomorrow is Wednesday, Wild Style Wednesday. It'll be a blast. Also, don't forget to set your DVRs. Survivor 50 will be airing
yeah.
tomorrow, and then
I don't talk to me tomorrow because I got Bible study tomorrow.
okay.
So I'm not gonna be able to watch it. So don't.
Oh, you said
send
don't
me,
message.
Don't talk to me tomorrow till Thursday. Okay.
I be sitting about the first 5 minutes.
I was like, no, I ain't watched it yet. Leave me alone.
I'm at Bible study. Leave me. You gonna be at Bible study?
And this is the thing. I got Bible study tomorrow, and tomorrow will be this episode where everything gets blowed up.
Yeah, everything's getting blown up tomorrow. Literally, you're gonna be like, "Amen, amen, amen."
Don't do that, huh? Don't do that, David. Don't do that.
What Bathsheba say?
David, you know better than that.
Listen, no, it's gonna be fun. I'm excited. I tell you what, just the entire Extracted crew is
I've enjoyed every single episode.
every single episode, every
And
single
we learned
contestant.
so much.
We learn a lot about the TV world for sure.
You raggedy mother.
Hey, listen, them jokers. They
But
know
hey,
how-
but y'all know how to put on a show.
Yo, yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. They said, hey, since y'all won't play a game, I'm gonna force you to play a game. You got to take some stuff. But no, it's been phenomenal. It's been fun.
Oh, without a doubt.
Every single cast member. Shout out to even to RJ who's shown up like almost every day. Shout out to all of our lunch crew. You guys' support mean the world
Yes.
to us as we're just continuing to build this thing. And yeah, like I don't know. It's just, I love my job. Speaking of that, I'm actually gonna do something real weird. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna take a picture. Wait. Yeah, because I'm doing my daytime.
Well, I'm gonna make the cut. I'm gonna make the cut.
No, you're not gonna make the real cut. You're making the day in the life cut for my stories today. You'll be
That's
gone.
fine. I'm still in the cut.
You're gonna make 24 hours, but you know what I'm saying? You're gonna be gone in 24.
That's fine. I don't need to be on there that long. Either. Calm down. I don't want people to see me. I just want them to see me, but not see me.
You're a nerd.
You're inconspicuous.
You're such a nerd. But yo, I'm telling y'all. So Friday, we already heard us talking about it. It's gonna be on and popping. So tomorrow's Wild Style Wednesday. It's basically a day where I just find things to agitate Paul.
And she's very good at it.
That's my sole purpose and focus. Also, for those of you guys who are on TikTok who are coming at me about mangoes, I don't care. I said what I said. Mangoes are riding economy. No main character energy.
Is getting cooked on TikTok.
I said what I said, and I stand by what I said. I may even just go on there, just record a few videos responding to people, because since y'all want to talk so much noise about mangoes,
you're not about that life.
It's a complimentary fruit. It's great with something else.
That fish olay is a complimentary food.
Listen, I'm
a
saying,
little block of fish.
Listen, I know I need to go try. I'm gonna go try out a new fish. I may go to Burger King this Friday.
Get your little fish sandwich.
I didn't say I don't like mangoes.
She said it's bottom 5 fruit.
No,
Jess.
I said it was. I didn't say bottom 5 because
She said she likes them as much as she likes cherries. That means they at the bottom. She said if we had a versus a mango.
First of all, I said if we had a fruit plane, they not flying first class. That's what I said. I said they ride in
flying the plane because they. Ooh, you so disrespectful.
I said they flying economy. That's what I said. So if I had a fruit plane, I'm not saying mangoes. Not saying I'm saying they ain't economy. They in 17B.
Tell her, Jess. Get your friend, Jess.
They in 17B. They not riding first class in my fruit plane. I said what I said.
I have nothing further to say to you about this topic.
The show is over today. With that being said, we count it an honor and a privilege that you choose to come hang out with us every single day on the Lunch Hour podcast.
Are you?
Shout outs and thank you to the lunch crew. We appreciate you so much. So whether you're a day one who's been watching us for a while or today's your day one, we just want to tell you thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it so much. Just make sure you share, with your friends and like all that other good stuff. But I'm LaToya, the host with the mostest, and Paul's gonna close us out.
We want to thank you very much for everybody that joined us on today. Thank you to our guests, Polly and Molly.
Yes.
You guys were fantastic. Thank you again for honoring us with your presence today. Let us just pick y'all's brain, ask you all these silly little questions, and get to know you guys better, because clearly we already was Team Polly to begin with. But now it's just we're here. If you haven't already, make sure you head over to all our socials.
Yes.
Like, follow, subscribe, and make sure when you head over to YouTube, hit that little notification bell so you know every single time we post and go live.
Yep.
And the most important part, and at the end of the day, the world is a much better place with you in it.
That's
y'all
right.
have a wonderful day. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
Mangoes are right economy. Bye.
Mangoes top tier. Goodbye.
Lunch Hour Podcast. to ignite, to inspire, to unite, bringing you the truth, shining ever so bright. Join the discussion, be a part of the crew. Every single episode, something fresh and new. From the first bite to the last, we're serving up the best, putting every theory to the ultimate test. So lean in close, don't miss a single beat. The Lunch Hour Podcast can't be beat. Lunch Hour Podcast.